going on? It's your dog, Art Man, the Great, and we're back with another boxing conversation. Look, Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. There's a lot of talks saying that they're in talks, they're negotiating a September fight. Yeah, I'm ready for that. Hopefully, it goes through because in America, we love a good old black versus Mexican scrap. We sure do, don't we? Don't we, America? What my guy Bertie Mac say? America, don't we love a good American versus Mexican scrap right here in our backyard? We sure do, especially in Vegas or Texas or Cali. Sure do. So let's go ahead and let's see it happen. Definitely. Turkey can't pull that shit if it's in he can't make that shit in Saudi. Hell no. He'll be robbing himself if he's making that shit in Saudi. That shit has to be here in the States. Cause man, he can sell them tickets for whatever. That shit's gonna sell. Definitely. But I'm ready for that shit. That's a scrap right there that I'm ready for. Most definitely. But before we get into really start cooking on that, let my people hop in before we really start cooking for real, for real. But let me give a word to our sponsors on artmanapparel.com. You know what I'm saying? We still pushing it until the feds kick the door in. artmanapparel.com, definitely. But anyways, look, boxing, man, I can't fucking wait. We got a fight that's coming up. What, this coming week? That young dude out of Benavidez camp, Pachenko or whatever, versus Nelson. That's gonna be a good scrap. That's definitely gonna be a good scrap right there because a lot of people picking the young dude coming out of Benavidez camp because he's younger and he's been getting this little he's been getting promoted by the zone or whatever, they put him in the spotlight or whatever, but now he's trying to step it up in comp, and I feel like he stepped up his competition in a way where he maybe bit off more than he can chew. Nelson, he's not one of those guys where you can sleep on. He's one of those guys that's been flying under the radar. He's been in Bud Crawford's camp. And I feel like a lot of people sleeping on him because he's not well known. He hasn't had the big major backing as much, since some top ranked days. So a lot of people probably looking at him like they overlooking this fight, like, yeah, it's gonna be some easy work. But I think I feel like he gonna put an old school ass whooping on him. Hell yeah, he gonna put an old man ass whooping on him. That's what I feel like is gonna happen. Nelson might stop him. He might stop his ass, and I feel like it wouldn't even be an upset for real. In my opinion, it wouldn't be an upset because you got a young guy coming up trying to fight somebody that's been here for a while. His last fight, he came out there in them Tupac shorts and he whooped dude ass. He whooped dude ass. It wasn't even close. And dude, he's built just like that. Another tall Hispanic guy. I don't know. I don't know. This might be the one that sets them back just a little bit. But everybody got to get that little first loss on their record. Teach them a little lesson. And I feel like Nelson gonna teach him a little lesson that hey man, sometimes you may be jumping too far, a little too far. But shout out to my dude DS3. Yeah, all my people coming in. Yeah, definitely. We just talking this boxing shit as usual. Got a little free time right now. Sunday. Sunday in America. It's real cold out here in Minnesota. I don't know if y'all ever been to Minnesota before, but it is really, really cold out here. It's negative 15 degrees today. So I'm staying in the crib. So I might as well talk to my people. So according to Blue Blood, Jamal Charles ended his career with Errol Spence. Nah, I don't believe that. I gotta hear that from them. Said, bro, there's the polar weather. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's so cold out here in Minnesota, man. For real, for real. Like I said on Twitter, I said, you ever been so cold that you feel hot? That's when you feel that, that means a part of your limb about to fucking fall off, nigga, because it's fucking freezing. You know what I'm saying? That's that frostbite right there. Definitely. Nigga could lose a finger out here. I know somebody who lost a finger and a toe out here. Shit is no joke. I'm not joking. For real, for real. So that's too cold. Yeah, that's why I'm in the crib, smoking this good tree and talking to my family about this boxing shit. For real, for real. You know, so that's what we gotta do. Days like this, said money soda, cold as hell, all kinds of snow. Yeah, it's a lot of that here too. Definitely. I fuck with Minnesota though. A lot of people sleep on the state, despite the despite the coldness or whatever. There's a lot of money out here. There's a lot of fucking opportunities, a lot of good paying jobs out here too. All types of shit. You can own a gun legally. I got my gun license out here. You can buy marijuana legally. You know what I'm saying? No, none of that. It's just it was decriminalized at first, but now it's fully legal out here in Minnesota. Go to a dispensary and buy that shit. But yeah, in the winter it get too cold. But yeah, speaking of Minnesota, you know who came out here though and made it his second home? David Morrell. David Morrell Jr. Shout out to David Morrell too. I'm picking him to beat Benavidez. I'm picking Morrell to beat Benavidez. I don't think Benavidez understand that you ain't the only monster out here. Well, Benavidez could prove me wrong. He could say, no, fuck all that. I'm really that nigga and beat the shit out of Morrell. Beat the dog shit out of him. That could happen. But Morrell might fuck around and say, you know what? All that shit you talking, you might have to pipe down on it. So I'm the real monster. Hey, Morrell said some funny shit to Benavidez. And that shit pissed off Benavidez. He told that nigga Benavidez, he said, nigga, if you're in Cuba, nigga, they'll make you take off your shoes. We'll have you run and walk around this bitch barefooted, nigga. That's how hungry out there in Cuba. We'll have you walk around this bitch barefooted. And I said, damn. That nigga said he from the trenches. What's up? He said he ain't scared of that shit. He ain't scared of no monster. Nigga, I'm a monster too. What's up? Let's get active. And I respect that. I respect that. When a nigga not scared, it makes a good fight. But you don't gotta be scared to get your ass whooped. You can be confident as hell and get your ass whooped. That's what happened to Tim Zoom. He was confident as fuck and got his ass crushed. Say y'all got Molly gangs out there. Hell yeah, we got Molly gangs out here. That's why I don't be fucking around in Minneapolis. I be in my fucking city, fucking St. Paul. Yeah, St. Paul. That's where the last FBA's at for real. Uh, fucking the Somalis, they done took over Minneapolis. I don't even be out there. Real shit. You will never catch me in Minneapolis for real, for real. I do not be out there unless it feels like a fight going on or a concert. Cause them niggas, they done took over. Back in the day, you'd be like, yeah, so you fuck with a Somalian dude, you fight, you gotta fuck with one or two of them. Nowadays, it's like, nigga, you fuck with them, you gotta fight all 40 of them. Real shit. Nah, but I'm a civilian. I don't be out there doing no bullshit. So it don't matter to me. Said Salute King. Yeah, shout out to my dude, Black Martial Arts Society. Yeah, we just chilling talking this boxing shit. Hell yeah, them niggas gotta watch out for them pirates. Hell yeah. But yeah, it's cold as shit out here. Fighting the failure Africans. Hell yeah, they all came in the same motherfucking van. And they all born January 1st. If you know, you know. Real shit. Nah, real shit. Say I'm the captain now looking ass nigga. Nah, real shit. Nah, real shit. I'm gonna tell you a real story. We went to a concert out here in Minnesota. I think it was like the Currency concert. He came out here with the First Avenue of Minneapolis. You know, I popped out. I'm like, cool. It was just me and my homie. I'm like, shit. We spoke at Yo said for the Currency concert. I'm like, man, what's open? Let's go get some food. Taco Bell. That's just nasty, but I'm like, fuck, it's the only thing open. Nigga, I'm walking to that motherfucker. I'm looking like, okay. You know that scene off of what's that movie called? The Wood, when he's walking to the store and there's like some Crips, some Bloods, and he like take your hat off. Nigga, it was like that, but just totally different, nigga. It was motherfucking Somalis, nigga. And they was looking like some hood niggas. And I'm looking like, man, what the fuck? I ain't never seen a Somali nigga look like this. These niggas dressing like, like black Americans. That's what they trying to dress like. And I'm like, oh, no, I gotta watch out for these niggas. These some different Mollies. Nigga, I'm like, hold on, let me go ahead and just get my food and get the fuck up out of here. I'm just like, man, for the first moment in my life, I felt like an outsider in my own motherfucking state. Like, what the fuck? These niggas is really clicked up, nigga. They had the Taco Bell packed. I'm like, ah, oh, nah. Let me stay in my motherfucking area. Real shit. Them niggas be 100 deep. Hopping out the same van. So they got that what energy? It be three niggas. Three niggas, they got on some motherfucking baggy jeans and shit and wear some fitteds and shit. And it be one nigga wearing the motherfucking, he got the whole, the Muslim outfit. It looked like a dress, but it's not a dress. And shit just be looking out of pocket. Out of place. Like, goddamn, it's like a clique of niggas and like two of them niggas wearing dresses like motherfucker pulled an AK out of under that shit. Real shit. I remember one time there's a video of them niggas in the mall, like 100 deep fighting each other. It's different out here. So they be trying to headbutt when they fight it. Like, just don't get caught slipping by them. But out here in Minnesota is pretty lit though. The Armory, man, that's why I feel like PBC is not really. Al Heyman's not really running things at PBC no more because what happened to the fights at the Armory? The Armory is a venue in Minneapolis where PBC has a lot of fights at, and it's a lit venue, super lit. And that's where I seen a lot of Morrell fights at. Morrell, he was putting in some motherfucking work, and that's why I feel like he might be able to stop Benavidez or hurt him real bad because I was there front row watching Morrell hit, watch him crack, nigga. He's really cracking like that. And even then, he looked as big as a heavyweight on fight night. I mean, not as a heavyweight, but as a cruiserweight on fight night. They got a hit. He said they got a signature head shape, nigga. Not even just a signature head shape, nigga. Signature fucking way they dress, signature talk, signature teeth, signature smell. Real shit. Hell yeah. But you said I put pause on church. Real focus in Bloomington. Yeah, like man, I look, art man. Apparently, we do not discriminate against nobody, wherever you're from, what country you're from or whatever like that. But nigga, I'm telling you right now, the encounters I had with them has not been so pleasant in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Because it's different. Look, let me tell you one thing. I used to be one of those people who used to think that if you just black, then we just all the same. I used to be like that. That was my way of thinking. Like, yeah, we just all black. We all the same. Man, they'll let you know right away we are not the same. We are not brothers. We are not brothers. Let me tell you one time, you need a key card to get in apartments or whatever out here in Minnesota. One time I left my key card in the crib and I had stepped out to grab some tree and I'm like, oh fuck, I ain't left my fucking shit in the crib. And Molly dude, I'm looking at him like, dog, I know you see me in this building before. Go ahead, open the door for me. That nigga was like, no, I can't open it though. I can't open. I'm like, bro, it's cold out here. They go, open this door, nigga. You know I live here, nigga. I don't have no fucking jacket on. I have a fucking sweater on. Open this fucking door. He's like, no, I can't open the door. And then motherfucking FBA chick came down the elevator, opened the fucking door for me. Nigga, I came to the door. Nigga, I started barking on him. I'm like, cuz, why the fuck you ain't open the door for me, bro? Nigga, we supposed to be brothers. Why the fuck you ain't open the door for me? He said, no, 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 no. You're not brothers. We're not brothers. No, 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 no. I Somali. You're not brothers. I'm like, oh, so niggas Somali, so we ain't brothers, huh? They really be on that type of shit out here. So I was like, okay, now I get it. We not brothers. We not brothers. We just wear same skin tone, but we ain't brothers. Y'all got different foreheads for sure, but we damn sure ain't brothers after that. So that's just the way I looked at it going forward. And that's the type of time that they own. They don't fuck with black Americans out here for real, in Minnesota. For real, for real. Said, do we all tell them, but FBA told people our sensory runs longest. Yeah, we was out here before them. Said some of the funniest people I ever met. Nah, real shit. And one thing that what you should never do out here, don't never, don't never tell an Ethiopian, ask them if they Somalian. If you ask some Ethiopian if they Somalian, bro, they might try to fight you. And that's what I be trying to tell people. All these Pan Africans, they be like, oh yeah, yeah, we all, we from the same struggle. We gotta go back to the motherland and all that. Nigga, even in the motherland, them niggas don't be looking at each other as the same. Bro, I asked an Ethiopian dude one time if he was Somalian. That nigga said, what? I'm not Somalian. I'm not Somalian. Do I look like I eat with my hands like this? Like this? I'm like, oh shit. I didn't know you niggas be beefing with each other like that. Them niggas be beefing over there. It's real tribal. It's real tribal. And that's why I be like, why y'all only coming at black Americans for, you know, delineating and shit like that. It's super tribal over there. Them niggas don't like each other over there. Real shit. Some Africans, especially Somalis, are the most tribalistic people on the planet. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Say if you're not American, you're not like us. Man, and then it's crazy because the government giving them niggas money out here in Minnesota. The government giving them out here, giving them money. They did some shit called a fund your fund the kids or some shit, feed the kids or whatever. The government gave them like a huge fucking loan or whatever to feed the kids or whatever. And these niggas was finessing and running it up and not feeding the kids, and nigga, they was running up money and sending that shit back to Somalia and all types of shit, bro. Not even feeding the kids. It was during COVID. Them niggas got caught up. And while they was on trial, I swear I'm not joking. Look this up. It's called Feed the Kids. It's in Minnesota. Nigga, while they was on trial, nigga, they used some of that money and they try to bribe the fucking jurors. Imagine that some Somalis come to your fucking hotel room with a fucking bag of cash. Hey, you ain't seen nothing, you ain't hear nothing. It's just crazy. Them niggas is deep out here in Minnesota. They say black girl have no culture. Real shit. You said I can tell you listen to Tariq. Say vocab. Yeah, I listen to Tariq. Shout out to my nigga Tariq. Said most of them think they're white. They get classified nationality instead of their race. Fuck her. Said Big Soda's been the way since the beginning of time. Yeah. They said black Americans have no culture. Nah, real shit. Said everybody steals our style without credit. Definitely. Definitely. Especially that shit with Fat Joe. Fuck Fat Joe. But this whole conversation that we're having, it boils down to boxing too, because boxing has a history of having race involved. And Canelo versus Crawford, that's a big race fight. That y'all know that's a big race fight out here in the States. And it's not even just about that. It's competition, boxing, man versus man, skill versus skill, country versus country. Like they say that shit comes first, but in reality, the fans gonna be tuning in because it's a great Black American versus Mexican American or Mexican uh, fight in America. Straight up. That's why you got these other accounts, these Latino accounts. They posted pictures. This guy named William on Twitter, he posts pictures of black guys and tries to troll them and say, hey, this is the black people who's going to be upset when Canelo beats Crawford in September. And I just laugh at it. I don't take it as, oh, this nigga just hates all black people or whatever. No, I take it as, yeah, it's some competition. They like to basically big up their race and be about the race of their people. And there's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. But yeah, sometimes they could take it a little too far. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with bigging up your race or whatever. But just keep that same energy when niggas do it back. Because definitely, when that fucking Mexican style ain't working on Crawford, then what? Then what? What happens? What happens if Canelo fights Crawford and Crawford's doing the same thing that Mayweather's doing, sticking and moving, that good old FBA style, that American style, what they call it, running style? Nah, it's boxing, the boxing style. What if Crawford give him a textbook ass whooping? You see, a lot of people talk about size and this and that. Yeah, size do affect some fighters when they're fighting, but you got to understand the person that's in question here. This is Terrence motherfucking Crawford. Terrence Crawford that we're talking about. People look at Terrence Crawford as, oh, he's just some regular boxer. Nah, this nigga is the GOAT. Not the greatest of all time, but he's the GOAT of our generation, in my opinion. Because he's the only fighter in boxing today who's who beat somebody in the top 5 pound for pound like that with ease. I can't name another fighter. I can't name another fighter who's beat somebody in the top 5 pound for pound like that with ease. Even all these other guys, Better Beef, fought Bivol, nigga, that shit's a dispute. That shit's a dispute, nigga. Usyk versus Fury. Fury he ain't no damn top 5 fucking pound for pound. He's a fucking heavyweight. But yeah, who else? Who else can you say beat a fucking top 5 pound for pound fighter like that? What I like about Bud is that Bud, he knows how to turn that switch on, bro. He knows how to, where he sees, if he knows that he's lacking something, he knows how to, okay, this is where I have to adjust that. And he does it in real time. See, there's a lot of fighters, right, who fight and they need their coaches to tell them what to do. Like, oh, the coach got to be like, oh, you got to throw more jabs, or you got to do. With Bud, it's like he knows what to do because he's been doing this for quite some time. And he has that boxing brain. He has that boxing brain, and he has the body to do it. Said Mayweather didn't even run. Mayweather still ran in front of him, made him miss and beat him. I know, that's what I'm talking about. Like, niggas be like, oh, niggas ran. Niggas is running. Niggas is not running. That's why nobody be trying to hear that stupid ass shit that Pitbull Cruz talking about today. Pitbull Cruz talking about, oh, I don't want to fight Shakur, and I don't want to fight Haney, and I don't want to fight none of them guys because they're gonna run. And nigga, shut up. He don't want to fight Ryo again because Ryo gonna run. Nigga, nobody ran, nigga. You got your ass cooked by Ryo, bro. You made Ryo look like Prime Floyd. Like, what we talking about? What does that say about you? Niggas talk about Ryan can beat you off the drugs. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. Oh, niggas is running shit. Well, my dude, London, he said Devin didn't watch Loma as successor. Look, people who are Loma fans might dislike me for this comment. And people who are just boxing fans might say, oh, Art Man sounds biased. I watched that fight 11 times. 11 times, Haney versus Lomachenko. And I'm sorry, I cannot really give Loma anything past 3 or 4 rounds, bro. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 because even though Loma did do stuff to keep the fight competitive, he didn't do enough to win full rounds. I don't know if the average boxing fan understands that. That yes, a fight can be tough and competitive, but one guy can clearly be winning on the scorecards if he's doing this, and that. And Dev was doing it. Dev was dictating the pace. Devin was dictating distance, controlled the ring, body shots, Dev threw damn near every punch in the book. He he capitalized on Lomachenko's weakness in front of the world. Everybody and their mama can see that. Oh my God, yes, Loma. He cannot really take a body shot. Body shots bother Lomachenko. That's why people talk about, well, damn, if Tank fight Loma, he gonna hit him with a shot to the body. Oh well, who taught you? Who taught you that you gotta go to Loma's body consistently to win the fucking fight? Devin Haney. I'm telling you, bro. If a lot of people, if you listen to that fight with no commentary or whatever, watch that fight with no commentary, you'll be like, damn, okay, Dev definitely did work this dude. Definitely did. I'm telling you, I watched that fight with no commentary. Clean sweep. It was a competitive fight though, because Lomachenko, he was able to keep that fucking left hand, that straight left, later down the fight, but that still wasn't enough to win the full round. I could see if he did that and did full combinations after. He was doing flurries that was getting caught on Dev's fucking gloves. While fucking Tim Bradley screaming on the microphone, he's hurt, Dev's hurt. And then when niggas rewinding footage, you're like, nah, that nigga, he caught that fucking punch on his glove. Nah, that wasn't a punch that went through. Come on now. Go back and watch that fight. I'm telling you, really analyze that fight. No sound. You might have to. YouTube has a feature where you can slow the video down too. I'm telling you, man, I have a good eye and good eyes, even though I wear glasses. I'm an artist. I see certain things that people don't see. For real, for real. And what I see in that fight, Dev was definitely capitalizing off Lomachenko's weakness, which was the body area. Lomachenko, this is what made the fight look super competitive in most eyes. Because Lomachenko, he didn't really show signs of him looking like, oh my God, I got hit with a left hook to the body. Oh, I got hit and I'm falling to the. Nah, Lomachenko's a vet, but you can still see it in his eyes. Them body shots was affecting his ass. There was a situation in round 5 where Lomachenko tried to come on Dev, and Dev hit him with a right hook to the fucking gut, and Lomachenko literally stopped what he was doing and fucking walked back like this and just started looking at Dev and trying to act like he's trying to posture Dev. But in reality, that shit affected his ass. And Dev was able to do that shit consistently throughout the fight. Lomachenko had no answers for the body shots. 12th round. How can you scream robbery in the 12th round? This nigga admits, yeah, I ain't do nothing in that 12th round. Why you ain't do nothing in that 12th round? Oh, wait, because you were still feeling effects from the body shots in the 11th round. One fighter went to the hospital after to get his ribs checked. The other went home to the crib, you know what I'm saying, did what he had to do with all of them belts, all 5 of them belts. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the ring belt because he won that belt that night too. Scored it 7-5. Nah, I scored it 9-3. 9-3. You could argue 8-4. Said, where's the smoke for Devin pulling fighters up out their weight class? Dev didn't pull Lomachenko out of that weight class. Lomachenko had fights at that weight class, several fights at that weight class before that fight was even mentioned. What are we even talking about? Lomachenko already had a fight and a fucking loss in that fucking weight class. What are we talking about? My thing is, why did Lomachenko didn't capitalize off a nigga that's clearly too big to be in that weight class and he's draining himself? Why didn't you go to Devin Haney's body? Said they extra mad because Dev pushed Loma before the fight, then got a unanimous decision. The memes of Loma crying after the loss. Bro, I even made a shirt, an illustration of fucking Lomachenko crying, and made me a couple hundred off that shit. Nigga, and it was mad at that shit. But it is what it is. Don't hate the player, hate the game. But Lomachenko's a good fighter, though. Don't get it twisted. Lomachenko's a good fighter, and I feel like he'll give a lot of these guys a tough fight. But I feel like if he fought Tank will absolutely destroy him, knock him out. Knock him out, especially Lomachenko now. Especially Lomachenko with no confidence in himself. He is not fighting no damn Tank. He'll get knocked out. He feel like that'll be an embarrassment to his country, so he don't want that fucking fight. You can't be no nigga 1 foot in, 1 foot out. When you're somebody like Lomachenko, with the type of style Lomachenko has, the type of style Lomachenko has, you have to be all the way in. Ain't no half ass in that shit. So if he go out there and gets Tank bullshit, Tank go fucking sleep his ass. So I'm not talking about Low. I'm talking about his up and coming fight. He didn't pull Ramirez up. And it's fair game. Dev coming off a fucking no contest. I thought niggas said Dev really just lost. It wasn't the pads and all that shit. So Dev coming off a loss. So this should be a fair game in y'all opinion, right? Why you asking Ramirez why you fight a nigga coming off a loss? I thought y'all said that no contest don't matter. It's a loss. So why niggas ain't asking that? So they're both moving up to 147 at the same time. Like, what are we talking about? Dev's in a disadvantage because who's been fighting at a higher weight class longer? Ramirez. You know what it is? You know what it is, y'all? This is what it is. They trying to put in that pre excuse so they can say, you know, when Dev go in there and outclass him, oh, that nigga, he pulling that nigga up. That nigga, that wasn't nothing. That wasn't nothing. He pulled him up. Nah. You know Dev about to go in there and look like fucking magic in there. Fire. Whoop that dude. Beat that dude into retirement. Yeah, but they don't say nothing about Gervonta Police Davis pulling up Lamont. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, he pulling up Lamont. Nobody talking about that. But you know what? I don't even care. I don't even care because Lamont, he know what the fuck it is. He signed up for this shit. So I can't blame it. I can't put the blame on Tank. If he wants to jump up and fight Gervonta Davis at that weight, then so be it. That's on him. But I don't know. I just don't feel like he has a good chance against Gervonta Davis. I feel like Gervonta, he's a heavy hitter. And Lamont, I don't feel like he has the right game plan and the feet work, you know what I'm saying, to keep Tank off of him for all 12 rounds and pull out a fucking unanimous decision type victory over Gervonta. I can't see it because I don't see him knocking him out. I don't see that at all. That's not even an option in my brain. So I don't know. But you know, a lot of niggas saying Buster Douglas wasn't gonna beat Mike Tyson, so you never know. Said people don't mention Devin moved up up to 140 against Regis. Like niggas was saying, oh, Dev lost that Lomachenko fight. He can't do well against Southpaws. And then when he signed the contract to fight Regis, they said, oh, well, he definitely about to get knocked out now because he fighting a southpaw that can hit. I remember these conversations. I smoke a lot of tree, but I do not forget these motherfucking narratives. I remember all of these fucking narratives, bro. Niggas said, "Oh, Dev, he can't take a punch from a southpaw that can hit like Regis." Nigga, Dev go in there and outclass Regis, make that nigga look like a chump. Now niggas is like Regis the worst fighter on earth. Now they saying Regis the worst fighter on earth. Hold on. But anyways, artmanapparel.com. Look at this. The man got his own shirt. Man got his own money. Hold on, he said Tank is beatable, bro. He's beatable, but I don't see nobody at 135 beating him unless Shakur or Keyshawn Davis uh, step up, you know, and fight him. I don't know. I still feel like he can beat both of them dudes for real, for real. The only person I really seen beating Gervonta Davis was Devin Haney. Them other niggas, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But Shakur do have the skills to outpoint Gervonta, so I ain't gonna be blind to say, oh, that nigga's just a beast. He'll knock everybody out. Nah, because niggas who with power and been outboxed before, so definitely. Said that's all the fanboys take pulling up. Said Regis was the boogeyman, the WBC champ. Said, yep, you see the play. Yeah, I definitely do, man. I see a lot of shit going on, man. Uh, this bitch ass nigga Ryan Garcia acting like he can't take the fucking VADA test. He talking all this goofy ass shit, but VADA and all that, bro. And all these, man, I'm tired of these niggas on the fucking timeline. These fucking Chick-fil-A workers by day, fucking Ryan Garcia scientists by night, talking about VADA and what VADA can do. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up and put the fries in the bag, bro. Niggas talking about some, oh, VADA. With VADA, you can't trust them because Conte, and nigga, if all that shit is true about Conte and Illuminati, nigga, call the police, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Call the authorities, nigga, and tell them that VADA is setting you up, bro. So what are you talking about? That shit sounds so fucking stupid. And now Ryan Garcia, his latest tweet, he's basically saying that he damn near has no choice to sign up for VADA because the WBC is, you know, in contract with VADA for all their fighters participating in their rankings to fucking be through VADA, to have their testing through VADA. So like all that shit's fucking dumb. Like just shut up, bro. Just fight and take the goddamn test. You sounding like a nigga that's guilty. Taco Hat can't defend you no more saying shit like that. Ego them can't defend you no more saying stupid shit like that. VADA and VADA, nigga, and VADA this. Nah. Because it's so goofy because he was saying shit like this, like VADA can't be trusted. VADA can't be trusted. And then niggas be ready to watch Benavidez versus Morrell, and all Benavidez talk about in the fucking uh, uh, all access videos is thank God for VADA. Thank God for VADA. Like damn, y'all can't y'all can't do that shit. Y'all can't have the cake and eat it too. Like that shit don't make no sense. How can y'all say VADA is not a trusted company and they false flagging shit? And meanwhile, one of y'all favorite fighters, Benavidez, talking about thank God for fucking VADA, and he's glad that Morrell's on VADA. Shit's just weird. Niggas just the narratives. It doesn't make any sense. In reality, it all boils down to they just hate Devin. Simple as that. They just hate Devin because they'll bend logic. They'll turn into motherfucking overnight scientists just to fucking hate Dev. Real shit. Sound like a nigga that's guilty. Yeah, Taco Hat. I told somebody today, I'm like, bro, nigga, you really listen to a nigga who's wearing a taco hat? Talk about Devin Haney and what he should be doing? Bro, really just sit back. Sit back. Like, analyze this. This is a grown man talking to you with a taco hat. And he's telling you, another grown man, that performance enhancing drugs do not matter. And it's all Devin's fault and what Devin should do while wearing a taco hat. Do you understand that? Like, just really look at that. And I do really sat back and he said, you know, you're right. You're right. He really do be tripping sometimes. Like, I don't know. Like, taco hat's weird. Like, yeah, it's weird, nigga. He's wearing a taco hat trying to tell a young, successful millionaire who's already destined to be in the Hall of Fame for becoming the youngest undisputed champion in the four belt era what he should be doing with his life with a taco hat on. What are we talking about here? And then you got another goofy in the house writing love letters. Ain't no bitch in the house. Ain't no girl in the house. Ain't no woman in the house. No, none of that. None of that. Ain't no young ladies. No, none of that in the house. This nigga is in the crib with his shades on, writing love letters about Gervonta Davis. Ooh, and his chrome heart tattoos and his what you know what he say his chrome heart motherfucking bedazzled jewels and his motherfucking leg tattoos and his hair braids, and that's why you fuck with him and that's why he the realest in the game to you. Like, that's just weird, bro. That's the type of time these niggas is on, and this is what they getting. These are the people they're getting the information from, and I just can't fuck with it. I can't fuck with it. Shit's wild gay. Nigga got lava lamps in the crib. Talking about some in Gervonta Davis, he just got the nice leg tattoos. Could you see that? I can see if you was another tattoo artist admiring the work of another tattoo artist. Ooh, nice tattoos on his legs. I like the way he did the shading right there, and he put the whites, right down the line in the eyes to make the color really pop out, the black and white. Nice leg tattoos. Excellent work from the artist. I can see if you was another artist, but you're not. You're just a grown ass man with no kids, no bitch at the crib, with some lava lamps and shades on in the crib that says, and a hat that says fucking ego, talking about some chrome heart fucking jeans and bejazzled jewels and leg tattoos, nigga. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Shit's weird. Boxing fruitcake, nigga. Soji is the worst. Regis' former trainer told an interview, admitted pads didn't matter. Tank fans are weirdos. These niggas is weirdos, bro. Pads do matter. Pads matter in boxing. Definitely. Damn, do I have to start getting a fucking anti-ped shirt and start making an anti-ped fucking company or whatever? Like, goddamn. Because these niggas is on some weird shit. Like, man. But it's funny though. This nigga David Morrell, he told Benavidez, he said, they actually said, Morrell, are you on performance enhancing drugs? He said, no, I clean. I clean. He said, I clean. Bro, I've been watching a lot of Morrell fights now, and I'm like, dog, I hope the allegations is not true. For real, for real. Because what if he goes in there and looks different in that Benavidez fight? You never fucking know. You never know. But he ain't test positive, so I can't put that jacket on him. But this pet shit in boxing, this shit's crazy. Said braids and leg tattoos. Like, bro, whose man is this? Who mans is this? Y'all fuck with this nigga in the Bay? Nah. I had a couple niggas from the Bay come out and say Ego's not from here. Ego's weird. Ego's like, oh, our man, you fake. Your shirt's fake, dog. All right, bro. If I'm fake, a young entrepreneur getting to it, if that's fake, and what's real is being a nigga in the house with lava lamps talking about Gervonta Davis' legs, that's real, then y'all can have it. Y'all can have that real shit. Cause that ain't me. UK say he lived here in UK, grew up there. Like, yeah. I have heard him say that before. Say Ego need to sit down. Nah, Ego need to get outside. He need to go to the motherfucking club or something, or library. You find him a bitch, you know what I'm saying? Or download Tinder. That's what these niggas is doing these days. Download Tinder or whatever and swipe through that motherfucker. Maybe y'all could talk about Gervonta's legs together, but nigga, don't be telling us about that shit because we ain't trying to hear that. Said we don't claim him either. Hell, and it's crazy? There's some niggas online who don't even think that's wild what he said. That really scared me, like, as a boxing fan and as a man in general. That scares me. Like, there's fans that don't even think that's nothing wrong with what he said. Somebody said that's a 10 out of 10 tweet. I'm not capping. Somebody said what Ego said about Gervonta's leg tattoos is a 10 out of 10 tweets. And Ego in the comment section, like, yeah, bro, these guys just don't know. They're just hating on Gervonta. He's him. These niggas is real life, like, gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, what the fuck? Said 300K worth of sub. Dummies deserve that fan base. And here's my thing. I don't care about all the bot views and all that shit because a lot of that shit be fake. Nigga, I care about real life supporters. See me, I'm an all money in type nigga. You know what I'm saying? Real entrepreneur, real hustler. Even if I have 22 people in here, if I have 22 people spending motherfucking $100 a month on artmanapparel.com, that's that. And my views are real people. My shit don't be fake. These are not bot views or bot motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, that shit Drake trying to accuse Kendrick Lamar from. That ain't none of that shit going over here. I got real supporters, real people pulling up artmanapparel.com and shopping in real time. So that's what I rock with. You don't need that fake ass niggas agreeing about that type of shit. I don't, nah. All I see is a 300K worth of weirdo niggas. Say he strikes me as a bi guy. Yeah, it could be. I don't never hear Eco talking about no bitches. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I don't be out here doing the most, because I got a family. Niggas know our man got a family. I'm a family man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't out here confessing my love towards another man, leg tattoos. I'm not doing that. Niggas be like, oh, our man, you be doing the same shit for that. Nah, I don't be doing no shit like that. Nigga, nah. Hell nah. I don't do nothing like that. You can't pull up nothing that's Artman said that's sus, or nothing, no pictures of Artman looking sus, Artman doing something that's what they call it sus. None of that. I don't do none of that. You can never see none of that. Don't, you can pull up my photos from like back in the day of me, Artman, before I was Artman, when they was just calling me, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, who I was. I wasn't doing nothing like that. Nothing like that. That shit's weird. These niggas writing a paragraph of how they love a nigga. Like, nah, I fuck with Dev, but when it comes to boxing and all that shit, I don't fuck with Dev if he's doing that type of shit. I ain't fuck with him on that type of level where I'm talking about his leg tattoos. Nah, hell nah. Nah, I say Dev's a hell of a fighter. We keep it on a fighter fan base type shit, or you know what I'm saying, that type of shit. We ain't doing none of that. These niggas on some other shit with Javante. They love him on some like they want to take him out to dinner type shit. Bro, I'm not even joking when I say niggas is real life be 6 foot 200 pounds talking about they want to be Javante's towel boy. I'm not joking. Look it up on Twitter. Go to my page. I reposted some dude. I ain't gonna say no names, but he talking about he want to be Javante's towel boy. And don't ever try to compare Artman to those type of shit like that, because everything Artman does is in benefit to artmanapparel.com in my artistry. Straight up. What ask about Artman, they'll tell you he's a hell of an artist. They ain't gonna tell you that he's on some weirdo shit like that, because I ain't writing no love letters to nobody besides my family. Say what's up, Artman. Yeah, boxing ego's weird, bro. Like, I really, bro, it's I thought that laid and played shit with the graphic of him with Devontae's braids all in the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? The braids. I thought that him saying the later played, I thought he was gonna say, you know, I'm gonna chill out on that because niggas is clowning me. I really thought he was gonna be on some I'm gonna just chill out because niggas is clowning me type shit. But nah, somebody posted what Ego said. I said, nah, this can't be real. This is like they texted through that Gronk shit on motherfucking Twitter. That's some motherfucking AI text. That's not Ego typing that shit. That's nah, no way. There's no way. I ain't believe it. I try to give Ego the benefit of the doubt. Cause I'm like, nah, he wouldn't say nothing like that. That's some funny shit. Niggas just trying to be funny. You know, these AI, AI be fucking with niggas. I ain't gonna let AI fuck with me. So I pulled up Ego real page and I'm like, wait, hold on. I wiped the smudge off my glasses. I was like, hold on. Real shit. I'm just looking like, hold on. That's really Ego's page. Wait, leg tattoos, braids. Oh nah. This nigga's gay. And there's nothing wrong with being gay, but this nigga is gay. He just needs to stop hiding it. Don't hide it. Don't hide it. Don't hide it, bro. Because Ego, you like fucking 6'3", take like 5'4". But he talking about he's such a trendsetter. I get it, bro. It's cool to be a fan, bro. It's definitely cool to be a fan and a supporter. There's nothing wrong with that. But where do we draw the line, my nigga? Where do we fucking draw the line at, people? I know I'm getting old. I just turned 30 this month. I'm getting old. I'm still young, but I'm getting old. But I just can't keep up with the shit that niggas is doing these days. So please let me know, where do we draw the line as fans? Please. I can't keep up. Real shit. Said, do you know Mark Marseco's tank backup opponent for Lamont Roach and Frank Warren? It don't matter. That's still a good fight. That would be an even better fight, to be honest, because that's an easier fight. That's an easier fight. Because Masaigo don't got no fucking defense, and he gonna be trying to rush in on Javante. Javante gonna catch him with the same shot that he caught Rolly with, and then they gonna be in the motherfucking yeah. Said, "Art man, you 30? Hell yeah, I'm a real '90s baby, born in '95. Hell yeah." Have you seen a girl on his page? My wife has popped up in my lives. Like I'm telling you, I'm showing you my children, my child. You know what I'm saying? This nigga ego older than me. Yeah, I'm 30 and ego older than me. And he out here talking about niggas' legs. Said Urban, you 30. I know. Black no crack. Definitely. Said ego's talking about he had the sexiest voice in the game. Whole chat of dudes. See? Like, said RR turned 30 this year too. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. I still remember a lot of shit from back in the day, bro. I was born in '95. I still remember a lot of shit from back in the day. Coming up. And I be trying to tell these young people, they be talking about some, oh yeah, you unk and all that shit. I'm like, bro, y'all don't understand. Like, y'all don't understand how life was before social media was like the way it is right now. There was a point in time where social media was like legit, like cool, like we was on MySpace and you know what I'm saying, shit like that. MySpace. But we'll still go outside and socialize with people. You know what I mean? Nowadays it's like these young niggas, they'll post it. They literally be like this, real shit. I'm not even joking. These young niggas, they'll literally have their phone in the mall and they'll see a chick and they'll like record her and they'll be like, TikTok, what y'all think, man? TikTok, y'all think I should talk to her? You think I should raise her up? That's some weird shit. Like, y'all young niggas talking about niggas is back in my day, we wasn't doing that type of shit. We wasn't doing none of that type of shit. That's weird. Like, niggas is afraid to go talk to the girl. Niggas got to talk. Only way of communication is through fucking social media. I'm 22. Yeah, young dude coming up. He said I was in high school '95. I'm saying, look, and one thing I'm starting to realize, said 2009 social media. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was a freshman in high school 2009. You know what I'm saying? I seen all that shit. Like, I remember rushing the fucking live mixtapes to download the new motherfucking No Ceilings mixtape by Lil Wayne. Downloading the motherfucking Waka Flocka Flame motherfucking mixtape. Downloading Wiz Khalifa and Currency How Fly. Listening to J. Cole for the first time. Like, damn, this young nigga spin. I still remember my first time listening to J. Cole in like 2010. And I'm just like, damn, this guy's actually talking about some like real shit. I still remember like niggas, it was a certain level of like intelligence fans claim that they had if they listened to J. Cole around that time. Like, yeah, that nigga, this young guy coming out, he ain't talking about that bullshit. He talking about some real shit. I remember that. I remember Wiz Khalifa and Currency, How Fly, the impact that had on the mixtape game, the blogging era, all that. Those, I really feel like that was like one of the best times in music. This was before that drill shit and before niggas was talking about murking each other and shit. Of course, we had gangster rappers and shit like that, but we ain't had no niggas that was really like doing murder for hire shit like Lil Durk and them niggas. Like, hell no. Hell no. These new niggas is different. And I can't stress this enough. Like, back in my day when we was younger, Nigga, we went on. Of course, niggas was beefing. Of young black men, we always be beefing. Sometimes niggas do die. The shit like that does happen, but it wasn't a thing where it's like we glorified that shit. Like, oh, we smoking on the out pack and this nigga dead and I got the fucking switch with the Glock and all that shit. Like, hell nah. We was on some like on some jet life shit. Like, we gotta go find some chicks, smoke some good cheap, smoke some good weed with, you know what I'm saying? Party with, have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Probably run a 2-man, 3-man, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Have fun with the ladies, all that. That's the type of shit we was doing when we was young. We went on some like when I see a op, I'm a run him down and murk him in front of his mama type shit. Like, what? Nigga, there was never a time where I'm like, damn, I gotta beef with a nigga. I gotta watch my head in the street because this nigga see me. He might try to, uh, nigga, let it loose with the fucking switch. And and my thing, I'd be like, these young niggas is low key like brain dead or something because it's like, even if you in the streets, let's say you are in the streets, right? Because I get it. There's money in the streets sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is getting to it. You in the streets and you dissing the ops. Why are you in the streets with no motherfucking vest, no motherfucking security, no motherfucking no situational awareness, nothing. These little niggas be running around talking all this shit, doing all these sliding and shit, and then they be walking with their mama to the fucking bus or whatever, or hopping in the car with their mom, still living at their mama house and shit. Like, nigga, how you gonna be a demon still living in your mama house, nigga? And then these niggas pulling up on you with motherfucking they not like back in the day. Back in the day, niggas had rusty 38s and shit like that with a fucking, you know what I'm saying, duct tape on the motherfucking grip. That type of shit. Ain't these young bulls don't got that. These young niggas got motherfucking Glocks with the motherfucking switches on it and the AR style ARPs, and they done pulled the motherfucking pin out that motherfucker so it's fully automatic with no motherfucking stock on it. No aim, be 150, be 115 pounds on pills, pulling up and just spraying the whole fucking place. Like, I just don't get it. That's just different. My generation is completely different. So when niggas say, ooh, Art man, you unk, I'll be that because I live to be unk. These young niggas is not trying to live to be unk. These young niggas trying to live the motherfucking Papa Zan and be dead the next day type shit. It's fucked up. Said last good year was like 2016. Music got powdered up. I being the age that I'm at, I literally witnessed niggas go from the CD days to niggas wearing listening to iPods to niggas putting the music on motherfucking MySpace to niggas putting music on SoundCloud and all that. I seen the transition to what it is now. I still remember listening to Chief Keef when he first came out because I'm from the Midwest, but I was in Texas at the time when he dropped. I was like, yeah, I already understand people in the Midwest gonna love this shit, but I ain't know the whole world was gonna love it. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I thought niggas from my city, you know, in that area, you know, niggas like in Gary, Indiana, and Minnesota, and fucking Iowa, and all that shit, Wisconsin, that type of shit. I thought that they was just gonna love that shit. I ain't know that Chief Keef was gonna take over. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that shit low key fucked up my city where I'm at right now. Because before the Chief Keef came out, niggas was not talking about shooting and killing each other at all. Not at all. Not at all. But when Chief Keef came out, man, and then all the niggas who wanted to be like Chief Keef came out, niggas went from fuck that fighting shit to I'm packing. Say yup, 89. Tell me if I'm true. I know this is supposed to be a boxing channel, but I can cook on some other shit for a look from time to time. Tell me if I'm tripping. Do you remember a time where niggas was actually fighting? Like, I still remember where niggas would be brushing on their shoulder like, nigga, what you gonna do? Nigga, throw that first punch. And niggas would be squabbling, and then after that, niggas might be cool after that. And that's that. But now today it's like, nigga, if you lump me up, nigga, I'm coming back with the switch, nigga, and I'm shooting at you, and I might end up killing the wrong person. Next thing you know, we on the news together. Crash outs. Chief Keef Pioneer, the real drill rap. See, I do remember the transition from fades to guns. I do remember that. I do remember. Real shit. And that's why people be like, oh, and all that shit. Like, nigga, we're lucky. We're lucky. We got to see it before this shit was crazy. We got to see it before these niggas was popping pills and dropping like flies, nigga. Back in my day, nigga, only thing we was doing was smoking weed. Real shit. Yeah, of course there was niggas doing coke and shit like that sometimes. You know that, but them niggas is like them niggas. You know who they are. Nowadays, everybody doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? That now these days, niggas is doing that shit, going to work, all types of shit. But yeah, niggas is dropping like flies. I remember it was just cool to just have your little shorty roll you a joint. You know what I'm saying? While you playing the Xbox. You know what I'm saying? I can take it back. Or you play Grand Theft Auto 4 on the Xbox while your shorty roll you a joint. And you chilling, you know what I'm saying? Your homie just came through with a new snapback. Shit's crazy. Our band's getting old because I remember back in the day, man, it was different. Totally different from today. Nowadays, niggas is pulling up on their ops and laying it loose and killing everybody. So that started the gloves up, guns down motto. Yeah. Yeah, that's just crazy, bro. Said music got powdered up. Yeah. But there's some good artists out here today that's still restoring the feeling. So I can't just say every artist is whack and because I'm not going to be that type of old dude who gets old and say, oh, all the music today is terrible. Because that's not true at all. There's some new guys that I listen to that's fire from the new generation. Says stop the killing, stop the violence. Like, that shit ain't never gonna stop. That shit ain't gonna stop. As long as they keep on promoting that shit's never gonna stop. Real shit. But yeah, boxing. Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. That's gonna be a good fight. That's definitely gonna be a good fight. What y'all think? Who y'all think gonna win that fight? Who do y'all think's gonna win that fight? Canelo versus Crawford. I think Crawford's gonna win that fight. I think Crawford might win a split decision, or even a unanimous decision, depending on what type of bags he's in that night. Said new artists like that just said. I hey, hey, hell no. I'm sorry, bro. I cannot listen to that shit, man. I cannot listen to that shit at all, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I try so hard. Like, let me tell you, I try not to be a hater. I'm like, okay, obviously there's people out here who like this shit. Maybe I can listen and see. Maybe I can listen to that shit. I listened to the motherfucking song with him and Lil Baby. This nigga talking about we can go bond for bond. I'm like, nigga, I can't listen to this shit. I can't listen to this. I'm sorry. It's the accent. It throws me off. Like, it throws me off. It's not relatable at all. Like, you know, I just can't. Maybe, maybe I'm just getting old and I'm just stuck in my ways. But I can't listen to that UK drill rap. Said Crawford better boxing IQ. He's like Mayweather with more power and slightly less defense, but more durability. Yeah, man. I feel like Crawford. Honestly, a lot of people judging Crawford off that Madrimal fight. They're looking at the Madrimal fight and they're thinking, oh well, Canelo's gonna go in there and do this. Crawford's gonna go in there and look shaky like he did in the Madrimal fight. I don't think he looked shaky in that fight. I feel like he looked like somebody who's coming up from a smaller weight class fighting a bigger guy. But this is his first time in the fucking fight, and he's showing what he's got, and he's looking good. He's able to land combinations at will. He's able to fucking catch this dude and hurt him. And this guy's clearly bigger than him. So I don't even feel like Crawford was really 100% in that fight for real. Not saying like he had an injury, but I'm saying like I don't think he was like in that fight like, damn, this is a legacy fight, so I gotta go in there and put on my best. Like how he was in that motherfucking Spence fight. I feel like if he fights Canelo, he gonna go in there on some Django shit. Like he did against fucking Errol Spence. Nappy Afro. Crawford beat the shit out of Spence. I'm sorry, man. I fuck with Spence, but goddamn. I'm not a hater. I swear I fuck with Spence and Crawford, but god damn, that was an ass whipping for real, for real. And what's fucked up is I was watching that fight and I was rooting for Errol. I wanted Errol to win that fight. But during that first round, when Errol Spence threw that jab, and I just noticed how slow it was compared to Bud's, I said, man, it's gonna be a fucking long night for Spence. But damn, little did I know Bud was gonna go in there and fucking he palming niggas. He's catching Errol Spence's punches and popping back with his punch. I'm like, he's doing shit by the textbook, like textbook boxing shit. Like throw a fake double jab and then come back over the top. Wow. I'm like, damn, Spence. Bud's fucking catching Errol Spence punches, uppercut him, left hook, stepping back, looking at him. I'm like, damn, this nigga's really in his bag tonight. Really in his bag. Straight textbook boxing. And I feel bad for my dude Earl because let me tell you this. I study boxing. I'm not just one of these niggas that be just talking about boxing and like, oh yeah, whatever. No, I really watch boxing and I see techniques. I have an artist's eye and I'm drawing certain things and I see certain poses, certain things that they do, certain techniques. I'm really studying it, watching these guys. And Errol Spence has the type of boxing style where you need to be 100%. If not 100%, you have to be a 90% to execute the boxing style that Errol Spence has. Because Errol Spence has kind of like a more of like a come forward, like his offense is his defense because he's catching punches, and he's breaking you down with the jab catcher, and he's ripping you to the body, a little Mexican style, but he's more defensively sound because he's catching punches and he's stepping in and he's stepping out. To do that type of shit, you have to be physically strong. You can't be in there a nigga with a fucking broken rib and you fucking dehydrated like a motherfucker in there trying to fight this guy. And you throwing jabs slow as a motherfucker and you trying to throw overhand. Everybody can see the fucking overhand coming. Niggas in the stands can turn around and see you looking at the camera like, oh yeah, he throwing that overhand. Let me go ahead and get that drink. And by the time they finish their drink, they looking over. This nigga's overhand still coming. He wasn't his physical best in that fight. But that doesn't take away from Bud performance because Bud is the wrong nigga not to be physically at your best against. Straight up. So I was in that mode one day. My little bro was asking how I did that. He's fundamental as fuck. So I always prefer Crawford still, but I was still rooting for Spence because he's Jamaican. He gives me the fights I want. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with rooting for Errol Spence. I was rooting for Errol Spence too, definitely. But Bud was just on a totally different level that night. Totally different level. And imagine if he does some shit like that to Canelo. Now, here's the thing with Canelo. Canelo has a left hook that's fast and strong. He definitely does. He has a left hook that's strong and is fast. And he hit Berlanga with some shit. I'm like, oh, shit. It was like, whew. And he throws it like at an awkward angle. Sometimes I'll be asking myself, like, damn, why Canelo never has any, like, arm injuries the way he be throwing that motherfucker. But he popped Berlanga with a left hook, and I'm like, Berlanga was a big dude that night. Berlanga was a cruiserweight that night, damn near. And I'm thinking to myself, whoo, if he hit my boy Crawford with that type of shit, Crawford might. Because it don't matter how skilled you are. If you get touched on that button, nigga, you might turn into Mr. Noodle. Nigga, Mr. Noodle leg, you know? And that shit can happen. It could happen. So I don't understand why Canelo don't act like this fight's not a win-win for him. I don't care about he's pulling himself up from the weight class because this is something Crawford asked for. This is something Crawford asked for. He wants the smoke. And Canelo, shit, nigga, you don't want to fight Benavidez, so nigga, go ahead and knock this nigga out. He asked for an ass whooping, and it's a payday. And Turkey talking about footing the bill, so nigga, you might as well go knock this nigga out in front of fucking all these people, right? Nigga, they gonna feel like you beat Mayweather again, right? That's gonna be the optics of it. Here's your chance to redeem yourself against a young, not he's not really young, but here's your chance to. Yeah, Mayweather wasn't young. What am I talking about? Here's your chance to fight another 37-year-old guy who's undefeated, who's considered an all-time great. Here's your chance to go ahead and rewrite history and correct your wrongs and beat him. Remember that saying they used to say, well, if Canelo was the Canelo he used to today, he would beat Mayweather. And I'm not saying Crawford is Mayweather, but let's be real, Crawford is a special fighter, you know, and he's Black American. He's undefeated. So the optics show, yeah, this guy, he's that guy. Canelo, if you can go in there and beat him, you're kind of righting your wrongs right here. You're proving to the world that you actually did step up. You actually did learn something from that Mayweather fight. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Canelo probably thinking in his mind that, yeah, I'm bigger than him. Yeah, that's cool. But but what if this guy does show shades of Mayweather? What if this guy is boxing my head off? What am I going to do? What am I going to do if I'm throwing my left hook and he's dodging that shit? He's dipping low. Crawford's the type of nigga, he won't even show up to the fight 168. Crawford fucking around show up to the scale 164 type shit, 163. Fuck it. Is that against the rules of boxing? Is that against the rules of boxing? Y'all let me know. If you're a boxer and you're contracted to fight at 168 and you show up to the weigh-in at like 164, 165, is that against the rules? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a boxing expert. Y'all let me know in the chat. Said Crawford is pure for me. That's why he beat Spence. Ain't no wagon in his lineage. Nah, nah, he ain't gonna do that. We not gonna do that. Cause somebody try to say that. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. Crawford was just a better fighter that night. Definitely. This nigga said walk. Hey, shut the fuck up, nigga. You tweaking. Said Art, man, the sweaters are fire. Yeah, shout out to you, bro. Definitely. Yeah, make sure y'all go to artmenapparel.com. Definitely. I know they're trying to shut me down, but you can never kill the art. You can never kill the revolution. Said they could find a reason to sue you if they wanted to. They can try. The worst that they could do is send me a cease and desist letter, and that's it. But at the end of the day, I can always argue this is my art and this is a freedom of expression. I'm selling it as art. He said as Barguan. Nah. But yeah, niggas be mad. But all that did was give me free promo for real. Definitely. Because after that, my store was blowing up. And a lot of people came to my defense in my DM talking about, yeah, man, Art, man, don't let LRB trying to bully you. I'm about to buy a couple hoodies right now, type shit. And niggas was just blowing my shit up. So I'm like, damn, thanks for the promo. Really? Thanks for the fucking promo. So I can't really complain. And shout out to Blue Blood as well for doing that promo on his YouTube. Definitely. Really think about it. My art is so good, and they see me doing numbers, and they see that people are actually supporting, that they're like, hold on, let me see what this guy's doing. The fact that a guy that's from Minnesota, you know what I'm saying, Minnesota, who knows what goes down in Minnesota, a guy that's just picked this shit up and just started drawing, is getting the attention of big players in boxing, lets you know that I'm doing something special. And like Blue Blood trying to tell him, it's best to invest Instead of trying to hate, you should be trying to invest. I'm like the Dapper Dan of this shit. I'm telling you, the first major boxer with a major backing that does an Art Man collab. I'm telling you, they're gonna do so many numbers. Psh, so many numbers. So many numbers. And my analytics can show you. Definitely. But I got some shit in the works right now with a boxer. I'm gonna drop it on the timeline next week. I got a collab with a boxer that's in a fight that coming up actually pretty soon, and everybody's can't wait to tune into that one. And we did a official Art Man collab with that boxer's brand that we dropping on the timeline soon. I ain't gonna reveal it just yet, but y'all gonna see. Said Fremo, Primo Free Homo's like, yeah, I'm trying to get to the paper. Meanwhile, niggas like Ego is trying to get to the balls. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga trying to be niggas towel boys and shit. Like, what? Nigga, I'm trying to get some paper. This nigga's trying to be in Javante's motherfucking love life. Like, what we talking about? Me and that nigga is completely different. How can y'all hate on me, but big up shit like that? That's where you know the game's where the look at the game right now. The game's fucked up. The game's fucked up. Said, "Arman, can you make a swisher of AJ uppercutting Klitschko?" You know what? I will do that. Edward Morris, I will do that. You know why? Because that's my favorite AJ fight. That's my favorite AJ fight. I'm definitely going to do that. Matter of fact, thank you for giving me the idea because I was thinking like, man, I'm gonna draw some shit I haven't drawn yet. I ain't drawn all everybody. I drew AJ before already, but maybe I should draw that fight. Throw that on a gray hoodie. Said even Tank hate his fans. That's what I'm saying. Like, you hating on a nigga drawing a picture of you. Said Ego and Showbiz should make a podcast called Later Played. And on every Tuesday, they both wear taco hats. Tank be calling his fans all types of bitch ass niggas, and you niggas is gay. Stop fucking with me. He just posted some shit where he don't like where he's just chilling and niggas come up to him on some fan shit. Hey, he's letting it be known like he's in this shit for him, and that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But that should be an eye opener to you niggas that's riding dick. Straight up. So that new Tank was weird when they started saying bruv in his tweets where he think he from. Like, you got niggas who's 35 calling Tank big bro. Like, you got niggas who's 6'3", 250 pounds calling Gervonta Davis twin. And there's nothing wrong with being a fan with somebody. Of course you could be a fan with somebody, but my only question is where do we draw the line? That's it. Because I ain't gonna get mad at you for being a fan. I'm not. You can always be a fan. Anybody can be a fan. But when niggas start talking about they want to be niggas towel boys, niggas want to be, nigga, they want to be the sweat on niggas' legs, tattoos and shit. Nah, I can't fuck with that. I can't fuck with that. Niggas be mad at me like I'm the problem. I ain't the fucking problem. I'm not the problem. Why niggas be mad at me? Literally all I do is say my opinion on boxing and paint pictures. Niggas acting like I'm out here talking about niggas' family members, they wife and kids and shit like that. You know what it is though? It's because they see me as somebody that's unbreakable. They see me as somebody that's has connection to the grassroots. They see me as somebody they know I'm not connected directly tied to anybody, but they see me out here moving independently, and I don't have to do none of the shit that these other guys are doing. I don't have to beg for interviews. I don't have to fucking do none of that shit to make paper off of boxing. I don't even have to sports gamble. I don't have to gamble. I don't have to set up no parlays or nothing to make money off a fight. I make money drawing the best moments in boxing illustrated. The best moments in boxing I illustrated and I talk my opinion on boxing. That's what I do. And niggas be mad at that shit. Oh, why you ain't kissing ass? Why you ain't kissing ass but drawing a picture? Nigga, what you think bro, nigga talking about $500 to draw a picture of Gervonta Davis beating up motherfucking Ryan Garcia for $500. You think I'm gonna say no because I think Gervonta Davis should fight better competition? No, dumbass. Nigga, I'm an artist first. Nigga, I love painting. Literally, like I'm not just some type of scam artist. Like, oh, I'm out here sticking my nose out and I'm just so greedy for money. Nah, I'm not like that. I'm somebody who's actually enjoying the sport and illustrating the best moments in boxing. Literally, I love mixing and blending colors together. I love evaluating fights and seeing the little sweat marks drop out, spit, shit like that, and capturing that on the canvas. I love that shit. This is my life. I'm really the art man. That's why they call me art man, because it's art first, you know. But niggas like, oh no, you can't do that. You can't do that, nigga. I ain't gonna say no to no motherfucking paper, nigga. I'm an artist and I'm a hustler, nigga. Unlike you lame ass niggas on Twitter talking about, ooh, they gonna sue you to the motherfucking round, they gonna sue you, nigga. If they sue me, we switch hustles, nigga. That's what hustles do. That's what hustlers do, nigga. And this is not my only hustle. Nigga, I have a 9 to 5. I work in healthcare. Good benefits, nigga. What are you talking about? I can switch hustles. I can do anything. But one thing you would never do is stop me from fucking getting to it. Never. And that's the problem with these niggas. They too busy kissing ass and riding dick. They have no solid foundation. That's why, let me tell you, when TikTok, when TikTok said it was over, a lot of niggas start panicking. You know why they start panicking? Because they have no foundation. Their foundation is fucking social media. Nigga, my foundation is art. Nigga, I can press up cards and flyers and pass that shit around and say I'm an artist. Buy some paintings from me. I can do that shit on a real grassroots level, nigga. I don't need an app. I don't need social media. I'm a real hustler. Real grassroots hustler. I've been out here passing out flyers before and cards. You know what I'm saying? Drawing pictures of people and they family members who deceased. Logos all throughout the city, nigga. I'm an artist first. So don't ever get it twisted. These niggas depend on this shit. They depend on boxers to give their interviews. They depend on the zone or somebody to throw them a check or whatever. I'm not like that. I'm a real life, all money in type, no money out type nigga. Like for real, for real. No bullshit. Say Ego would have been going to jail with Tank if he could have been selling. Real shit. These niggas is weirdo. That's why they writing love letters to these niggas. I don't gotta do that. I don't have to do that to touch paper in this game. These niggas gotta ride dick to get views, to have Google pay for their fucking bills. Google don't gotta do that for me. Google give me a little gas money. You know what I'm saying? Google give me motherfucking a sack money. What gives me real money is art man apparel. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing out here. Ego and them gotta do that weird shit. Showbiz, moonshine, they gotta lie and and do all that dick riding and talking about some, yeah, the Peds didn't stop them from the left hook and all that shit. I don't gotta do none of that. And that's why, and that's what makes them upset with me, because I don't have to do none of that weird shit. Like kind of like what Floyd Mayweather told uh, um, Oscar De La Hoya. He said, I don't gotta do all that bullshit. I can swear, cuss, all that. I don't gotta do none of that to touch the paper. You niggas gotta play that goody two shoe role. You niggas gotta. You got niggas calling, bro. Tank called this nigga a bitch, a bitch, and this nigga still talking about some. Yeah, you know, Tank. I'm just trying to get an interview with you, bro. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I don't even gotta say his name. But yeah, niggas be doing all that shit. Not me. Say he go bust his pants with C. Gervonta with his hair pressed. Like, what? What y'all think about this one, y'all? Laid or played? Say, yeah, but we just cooking, man. I told you I got a little free time today. Like I said, we trapped in the house in Minnesota. It's negative 13, 15 degrees outside. So I might as well stay inside, roll me up some tree, and talk boxing with y'all. But yeah, I just dropped the link. Anybody want to join the stream or whatever. But yeah, it's a lot of fights I can't wait for. Benavidez versus Morrell. That's a fight I can't wait for. I feel like Morrell might shock the world. But would it really be a shock though? Benavidez is no perfect fighter. And we know this. Everybody know this. Y'all know this. I don't know why everybody acting like Benavidez is just some flawless fighter. But the thing is, what I feel like everybody feels like Benavidez has over Morrell, which is true, experience. Says not letting you join. I don't know. Maybe you gotta back out and back in. I don't know. I can't give you no other link. But yeah, one thing that he has over Morrell is that experience. Because when it gets to that deep waters, what do? I never really seen Morrell in a situation where he getting punched on and it's late in the fight, and you got to come up with that one game plan to get you out of here. You got to get this guy out of here. I ain't never seen that. But what if it don't even get that far? What if Benavidez spark him out in the first three? But Morrell's confident. Oh, let me go get some more water, y'all. Morrell's confident though. He's super confident. He said that nigga Benavidez is a RoboCop. He RoboCop. He said, all right, RoboCop, we gonna see. Nah, real shit.
What's good, family?
What's going on, Focus Ball?
How you doing?
Shit, I'm just chilling, man. Like I said, I'm in Minnesota, nigga. It's negative 13 outside. I'm in the house.
I'm in Florida and fucking t-shirt. You had a birthday recently, right?
Yep.
Yeah, happy
Hey,
belated.
man. They
Hey,
call
I'm
me.
35, dog.
You said what?
I'm 35, B.
6:35. Yeah, you got 5 years on me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. Well, yeah, a lot of shit going on. What you think about Crawford versus Canelo?
Hey, I really think Crawford can beat Canelo.
Think so?
And, I mean, I really think the only thing Canelo has is youth and time at a higher weight. If we're talking skill, same size, and there's nothing like Crawford needing to act fighting at that weight, I think Crawford stops him personally.
Ooh. If you said that on Twitter, they gonna say, "Oh, you're just being a black biased,
So,
a black biased."
yep. Now what? Do something. Do nothing
Because
about it.
they're banking on Canelo knocking Crawford out. It could have happened, but I just never seen Crawford in a verge of being knocked out. I seen him hurt versus Gamboa, but that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I'm not saying. Look, realistic. Let's go over Canelo's skill set. What is? Bivol beat the piss out of Canelo with a jab
Yeah, but they said that's because Bivol's bigger.
because Bivol's bigger. So how did Mayweather beat him up with a jab?
Because Canelo's a baby.
But Canelo hasn't adapted to a jab yet.
Hey, I don't make the rules, man. This is what they're saying.
Yeah, both your losses was to a jab, B. Stop playing. Both the people he
What the?
lost, big dude and a small dude, was to a jab. A dude.
Oh, you might have to back out. Sounds like you probably got a call or something. Hold on. I'm gonna drop the link again. Might have to refresh your page. What? You tweaking? Hold on. That dude, you're tweaking. Champy, you're tripping. You said Crawford isn't half the fighter Bivol is. Bivol will tell you himself that one of his favorite fighters today that's fighting is Crawford.
Yeah, bro. Stop it.
I've been watching Bivol's training videos on a Box Raw channel because I've been watching a lot of Bivol lately. I ain't gonna lie, I turned into a big Bivol fan.
I really think he won, and I called his victory.
I really do too. I feel like I called that shit too. I'm like, bro, he's gonna win this fucking fight. But niggas like, nah, he ain't gonna win shit. And then that shit happened, and nobody wants to talk about how Bivol killed that man's KO streak. Nobody talks about that shit.
Yep.
Not only killed it, he didn't win the fight.
He did.
But hey, it is what it is.
Oh, he was running.
He was running in the last 3 rounds.
He was running.
What was he doing in the other rounds?
Running. He was sticking that jab in his face.
And I loved every second of it. I'm sitting here, I'm literally at the crib, joining my hand. Like, yes. Throw that 1-2 down the middle. He's literally popping his ass. I'm like, oh shit. First round was very telling. First round was really telling, bro. Mm-hmm. He hit him with 2 back-to-back straight right hand.
Like, whoa.
Right. Wow. Step back. Wow. And one thing I like from Better Beef, he was mindful of that left hook. I'm just like, damn, that left hook needed follow up behind it. But he knows that I guess he knew that Better Beef Bivol was gonna throw that 1-2 and then 1-2, 3. Because he'll catch that shit. And I'm like, fuck. If he doesn't catch that shit, he's gonna get rocked. And Bivol might start teeing off on his ass. But that shit might happen this time. But sidebar, did y'all see Richard Hitcherson tell Bivol that Bivol should watch his tapes?
What?
Because he's moving too much.
Really? I didn't see that.
So yeah, on Twitter, Richard Hitcherson, there's a video on the Zone's channel of Bivol, training, and he has the little I forgot what that shit's called, but it's like a band or whatever, and it's over your stomach, and your coach is pulling you, and he's just punching, and he's doing his thing. This guy Hitch is talking about you're doing too much moving. You need to sit down and or sit on your punches or some shit. You should watch some of my film, before you fight Better Beef. And
I don't know about that, bro.
And everybody's like, everybody's in the comment section like, what?
Shut your ass up, dog.
Your ass. If you don't shut your stupid ass up, nigga, ain't nobody watching that shit. Nigga, like, what are you talking about? Everybody like, bro, Bivol beat fucking Canelo, bro. You damn near lost to Lemos. What are we talking about?
Lemos. Sit down somewhere, B.
What's going on, Champy?
Yeah, bro. What's up?
What's going on? Where you from, man? You from out here in the States?
Yeah, bro. I'm from Arizona, bro. But yeah, I just had to weigh in on this whole Canelo freaking Crawford thing, bro. Yeah, I think Crawford he's done, bro. Like this is his chance for a payday.
He's just
He want. Oh, say what?
He just wants to cash out.
I mean, pretty much. I mean, he feels like, he probably hasn't gotten the pay that he deserves. He's at the end of his career. He's 38. Hasn't really fought anybody, bro. Yeah, in his whole career, he has like one halfway decent win. So yeah, he's coming to Canelo for a payday. That's what it's looking like,
So,
bro.
so you're saying this is going to be a completely easy fight for Canelo Alvarez, right?
Yeah, I think so, bro. I think so. Canelo, Crawford, excuse me, bro. Yeah, Canelo's just a better overall fighter, and everything I'd say except the only thing I give Crawford, bro, is like his footwork. But other than that,
How is Canelo a better fighter if
Hold
he
up.
has multiple losses and controversial wins?
that's well, basically, Canelo actually fights other great fighters, bro. He challenges himself. He's faced Hall of Famers. You can't really say that about Terrence Crawford. I mean,
Respect. Hey, can I ask?
who is he beat really in his whole career? You know what I'm saying? Like, who is he beat, dog?
Hey, let me answer that. Champy, respect. You said hello. The reason
I don't know. You kind of breaking in and out.
me.
Yeah,
Check, check, check. Y'all hear me? Hey,
yeah.
pause your thing, Champy. Appreciate you. But you
Oh,
said
okay.
Canelo fought better competition, and that's why he has losses. His two losses are to Mayweather, which I don't know if has hold on. Yeah, yeah. So Mayweather and his two losses are to Mayweather and to Bivol.
Bill.
Has has Crawford fought anybody the likes of Mayweather and Bivol?
I would have to say no. Not even close.
Although rumor has it Mayweather got beat up by Spence, and that's why he didn't want to fight Spence, because he really did actually duck Spence when Spence was coming up. That is actually a fact. So I don't
Well,
know
is
if
that sparring or is that a real fight?
sparring. Now hold up, he beat Sean Porter. Sean Porter beat Usyk. Usyk is the heavyweight champion. I'm just saying.
Come on,
But you
bro.
know
That was
what?
that
They
was
could
that was
fight
the
each other.
amateurs, bro. That was the amateurs,
True,
bro.
true. That's true. But
Crawford is the only fighter to beat somebody on the pound for pound list, the top 5 pound for pound list. Canelo hasn't done that.
and that person was Spence.
I can say, yeah, he has. Actually, Canelo has done that with Triple G, the second fight. But like
But
I
Triple
said,
G wasn't
those
really on the
those
pound for
were
pound
those
list.
were controversial wins.
And he failed the drug test coming into that fight, the second fight.
Not even to
I
mention
had him winning the
it.
first
Yeah,
fight. No, I had him losing the first fight by just a margin. It's just I think he was better than Golovkin. It's just that he wasn't active enough
I feel
when
like
he was.
I feel like Triple G won the first fight. The second fight
Yeah.
was really a draw.
Nah, I had Canelo winning the second fight because he made the corrections. He fixed his gas tank with the clenbuterol
But
and
but, but
came in
let me
throwing
chop
more
it up with
punches.
my dude Champion real quick. Focus
Do you
ball real
think?
quick. I'm gonna chop it up with her real quick, and I'm gonna bring it back up. Hold on. So, Champion, yeah, the reason why I'm picking Crawford because Crawford is the overall better boxer than Canelo Alvarez. You can't look at the two and say, oh, because this guy fought this one guy, he's completely better. You can see with your own eyes. Crawford's the faster fighter. He has power too, better legs, better IQ. Crawford has a jab, a superior jab than Canelo. Canelo has no jab. Canelo he fights fucking flat footed as shit. Am I lying? He fights flat footed as shit. The only thing that Canelo has over Crawford at this point is just size. It's just size. Simple as that. But Canelo already showed signs of him losing to guys who are smaller or losing to a guy who is smaller than him, who possesses the same type of attributes that Crawford has, which is IQ, a jab, speed, timing, athleticism, shit that would give Canelo troubles. That's what I feel like Crawford can beat motherfucking Canelo. And Canelo, it doesn't matter about resume because You can't bring your resume with you to the fucking fight. Yeah, he beat Bully Joe Saunders. So what? That doesn't stop him from beating fucking Bivol. Bivol resume at the time was not better than Canelo's. Canelo's resume looked like gold compared to Bivol's resume. And guess what happened? He got cooked. Absolutely cooked. So the resume thing is not always an end all be all when it comes to predicting a fight. But go ahead.
Well, on the resume thing, bro, with Bevel, he already had honestly a better resume going into the Canelo fight than Bud did at that time. And then even after
What?
that
Did he
fight,
beat Gene
bro,
Pascal?
hold on,
No. And Joe Smith? No.
yeah, hold on.
No. Joe
So
Smith, the worst champion I've ever seen in modern boxing. Nah, real
hold on,
shit.
bro. So
Go ahead.
he beat Zerto Ramirez, bro. He schooled him before that fight, and we've seen, yeah, Zerto, he took the loss hard, but he's coming back, bro, and you can see he's about to
Yeah,
fight
let me
Joe
fight.
Apatow. I don't know
Yeah.
if you how much you watch boxing, if you know about that fight coming up. But Zerto, he's a big dude, bro. He's 200 pounds.
That was
And so
after
going into the fight, or right, you're right. You're my bad. That was after. Since that time, he's also beat Better Beef, bro. I mean, not Better Beef. A lot of people thought he won. Better Beef didn't, didn't get the knockout, like we've used to seeing. So again, obviously, a lot of people think Bevo won that fight. Me personally, I got Bevo, bro. I got him top
why do
five.
you think a
I
lot of
got him
people
top five.
respect?
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I got Bevo top five, pound for pound. As I do Canelo, as I do Better Beef. Um, and then the whole thing, your other point too was about Floyd. I'm assuming you're talking about Floyd when you say Canelo got beat by a smaller fighter, right? That's the fight you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the fighter I'm talking about.
Yeah,
You
that was a
he got
completely
beat.
different
He
Canelo,
got
bro.
no. He got beat by a smaller fighter that has some of the same attributes that Crawford possesses. And you can't play that Canelo was a different fighter because, if anything, Canelo is a better fighter at 154 than he is now because he's more flat-footed now and doesn't throw as many combinations as he did at 154. So let's be real here. But go ahead. Yeah, I know my boxing. I've been watching Canelo for a long time. I painted many Canelo pictures before, watched many Canelo fights. He's a good fighter, but Canelo is limited. That jab, you pop that jab at Canelo's face, he's gonna have troubles. Even though he does if he does all that and you can fucking catch that fucking hook or fucking dodge that hook or be in the right distance where that hook is not gonna land,
Nah,
you're gonna be able to beat Canelo as long as you pop that
that
jab.
that was actually Canelo kind of destroyed that whole narrative, bro. But back to the Floyd fight, like Canelo was
How he
23,
destroy
bro.
that
Like,
narrative?
well, hold on, I'll
Bivol,
explain it.
Bivol
I'll,
kept
I'll
on jabbing
explain it.
his face all night.
I'll
Go
explain it,
ahead.
bro. So that was a 23-year-old green Canelo who was also weight drained. Floyd pulled him down to 152 to try to get that last, because he knew the danger of Canelo. But that's cool. Canelo was 23. Since that time, he's elevated himself. Canelo is
To
already a
what?
certified
Who
legend, bro.
who has
He's
Canelo?
already an
Who has
all-time great.
Canelo beat?
Canelo is an all-time great, bro.
Who has Canelo beat that was even close?
Crawford
Close.
is not, bro. He's
Fucking
that guy
Mayweather.
got knocked down by Mean Machine, bro. Mean Machine knocked his ass down. So
So
let's
what?
talk about the
In
defense,
boxing,
bro.
in boxing, you get knocked
Canelo's also
out.
got better
Canelo
defense.
Canelo damn
He's
near
got
got
better
stopped on the
defense. He's got a better chin. He's got more.
Canelo damn near got stopped fighting fucking Cotto's brother. Like Ricky Hatton's brother. What are we talking
Oh
about?
shit! Come on, dog. Are you muting me?
Yeah, I just
Oh, come on, dog.
say a point. I just had to say a point.
Damn, I just
You can't
muted. Oh
you can't
man.
have two people talking at the same time.
Okay, my bad. No, you're good. You're right. You're right. But I was getting interrupted too when I was trying to make my point. But I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
Because here's my thing on my channel. I like to answer one question at a time. I don't like to just go into several things all at once. We can answer one question at a time. Let's dissect some shit. But dude, Canelo already had thousands of tackle fights this fight. Nah, Canelo wasn't green in that fucking Floyd Mayweather fight. We gotta kill that narrative. Canelo had like what 40 fights coming
See,
into.
I disagree with that.
How is he green? He just beat Austin Trout, who was a great fighter at the time. He was a top fighter at the time who just beat Miguel Cotto.
That Canelo was not at the same level that Floyd had been at that time, bro.
Floyd was 37 and 1 foot in the game, 1 foot out of the game. What are we talking about? If it was a time to beat Floyd Mayweather, it was right then.
I'm not saying Floyd's not great. Oh, my bad. I don't mean to cut you off. My bad. Hold up. I'm driving too, but
Let's be real. Let's be real. If it was Crawford fighting motherfucking Mayweather at the same age Canelo was when he fought Mayweather, do you feel like the fight was going to look like that? 12-0? 12-0, bro?
you're
No.
asking if Crawford fought 23-year-old Floyd?
No.
Or I mean, my bad. If Crawford was 23 and he fought Floyd, is that what you're asking me?
And he fought Floyd at 37.
Oh, he would get knocked out. Floyd would knock him out probably.
Hell no, at 37, no, stop it.
I mean, I saw little Gamboa rock Crawford, bro. Like he tried to bully a 126-pounder. Gamboa rocked his shit, bro. And then also fucking Me Machine dropped his ass, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Crawford's the type of fighter where, yes, this is boxing. You can get hit, but it's how you adjust. Crawford always adjusts. He always adjusts. He always finds a way to win. He's a winner. He knows how to win a fight. And he schools Shakur and Keyshawn Davis. He tells them all the time. And everything that he tells them, he goes back after all the interviews, after the fights, he'll tell them, like, yeah, if they did this or did that, they'd have been able to win the fight a lot easier. Crawford is a guy who has a great IQ. You can't tell me that Crawford doesn't have a better IQ than motherfucking Canelo Alvarez. Canelo has one game plan: spamming hooks, spamming fucking hooks. Am I wrong or am I right?
Well, it sounds like you're confusing Crawford's style for higher IQ. I disagree with that, bro, because Canelo has already disproven that's all you need to do to him. He beat a Billy Joe Saunders. I remember people saying, Billy Joe was going to school him. That's with the, slick style.
Who has Canelo beat that Crawford couldn't beat if they were naturally in the same weight class?
Honestly, bro, like if honestly Caleb Plant would, like, if Crawford was to fight Caleb Plant, he would get worked, bro.
Now you're talking crazy shit.
Same thing with Monvia. No, hold on.
Nah. Hold on, champion. I'm sorry. Nah. I'm high, but I'm not tweaking.
I know I'm hurting your feelings, bro. Like, you can't.
Said Caleb Plant will beat motherfucking Bud Crawford. No.
Right now he would. Yeah,
Caleb Plant is the type of fighter who's like, he's a good fighter, but there's levels to this shit. He tries to adapt because he's American, so he does the American style. Crawford is a fucking master of the style that Plant is a student of. You understand what I'm saying?
Against C-level guys, bro.
It don't matter.
That matters, bro. That matters, bro.
When you put the A+ guy in front of him, he made that shit look like a D+ fighter.
Who's the A+ guy? You're saying Spence? Oh, come on, bro. That I don't know about that, bro.
So Spence wasn't the unified champion and in the top 5 fucking pound for pound?
I didn't have him top 5 pound for pound. I mean,
yeah,
as you can see,
you had your own bias. That's why. But the world.
Well, no, because
as a motherfucking the truth, the guy who's doing the shit, coming off of car accidents and unifying.
He was kind of basic. He should have already went to, like, Crawford should have went, or my bad, Spence should have went to junior middleweight. He never challenged himself, bro.
Hold on, let's talk about
and a lot of the early part of his career, he pulled up smaller guys too, bro. That's the like the PBC game plan. You know what I'm saying? Bringing up like guys like Lamont Peterson, Chris Algieri. I mean, come on.
We talk about this power. Canelo fought Chavez Jr. and went all 12 rounds. He fought a known quitter and went all 12 rounds with him. Let's talk about that. What happened in that fight?
Oh, well, they scheduled that fight because, at that time, everybody obviously trying to get a piece of Canelo. Nobody wants to put in the work. So, of course, Canelo's going to take these fights sometimes that, make some money. Let these other guys kind of step up and be great, but they don't want to do that, bro. They don't want to do that. No, they just want Canelo to give them this payday, bro. And then here's another example, Crawford right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the other thing, too, like, Crawford, he tried. Honestly, bro, I had Madrimov winning that fight, bro. Crawford didn't do nearly enough to take the belt.
Hold on. We gotta pause it right there. We're gonna pause it right there. Hell no, champion. You're going too fast. I feel like you're tweaking, man. There's no way that you can say fucking
No,
Crawford didn't
I don't
try
tweak,
to get
bro.
him out.
I don't get down like that,
You
bro.
you
I
can't say
box, bro. I do all
he
that.
didn't beat Madrimov. That so you're telling me that was the best performance Madrimov had in his career? Is it? Was it? I didn't mute your mic. It wasn't. It wasn't. Crawford had Madrimov scared to throw a fucking punch. He was feigning all fucking night because he was afraid to get countered. And when he did get countered,
My bad. I don't know what happened. My bad. I'll let you
Crawford
finish.
was
My bad.
popping him with left, right, uppercuts, all that, bro. Crawford won that fight, bro. It wasn't no fucking.
Nah, I had Bud was cautious. He did do okay, like a couple rounds, like in the later half of the fight, but he didn't do enough to win. And that's a guy that's not even like one of the like he's not
Dude,
even the upper echelon of 154. That's a guy that had
Madrimov.
11 fights. And Crawford, you know, he got his whole shit busted up, his whole eye busted up, bro. Like he didn't do enough to take the belt from the champ, bro. And honestly, Madrimov, he
What are
deserves a
you
rematch,
talking
bro.
about? What are you talking about?
I had
Do
Madrid.
enough.
I'm just saying, bro. I had him winning that fight, bro.
Let me cook. What do you mean he didn't do enough? He came up from a smaller weight class and he was able to take the bigger guy's punches and he hurt the bigger guy several times. Several times in the fight, body shots, uppercuts, right hands, had the guy feigning all night. Everybody said the guy was feigning all night because he knew it. He knew he didn't want to get countered by Bud. Bud won that fight. Here's my theory. Fighters like Bud, who just happen to be Black American, can't afford to have competitive fight, not tough fights, competitive fights where, yeah, the guy's not knocked out, but he's still in the fight. He's still in the fight. And guys like you look at it and say, oh, well, that's a loss in my book because he didn't stop the guy or totally outclass him. No, it was a good fight, but Crawford won that fight. There was no shadow of doubt. Crawford won that fight.
I disagree with that. That Black American fighters, you know, have to do like so much more, especially in today's era, bro. In fact, they're kind of protected, bro. Like,
How
we could even
so?
well,
How
I'll
so?
tell you. If we could
Let's
even look at
cook.
other fights, bro. We could look at other fights, like look at the Jesus Ramos versus Erickson Lubin fight, bro. Like
What are you
and then
talking
also
about?
look at the Stephen Fulton fight versus Figueroa, bro. That Figueroa pieced them up, dog, and they gave it to
I
fucking.
picked Lubin in that
So
fight.
this is all that may have happened back in the day, you know, that may have been a thing back in the day, but nah, bro. If anything, I'm seeing Hispanic fighters getting robbed left and right, bro. Like more so.
Not true. That's not true. With the fight with
In
Lubin,
this
let's
era,
hold on.
absolutely, bro.
Let's cook. The fight with Lubin. Lubin was hitting his ass with good body shots, jabs, and he was evading a lot of his punches. Ramos was smothering all his punches. I know some fans like you who probably think, oh, well, if a guy's just fucking throwing a lot of punches and smothering a guy, that he's winning the fight. No, judges don't score the fight off of that. They don't score the fight off of that at all.
Yeah,
Ramos,
Lubin hit
and
him,
look,
bro.
and then
Lubin hit him. Lubin,
Ramos
he
knew.
did hit him, but Ramos hit him more, bro. He out jabbed Lubin. He out
Yo,
jabbed. Go look at the punch that.
that,
Yeah, he did, bro.
yo,
Yeah, go look at the
those
punch
punch
that.
that, those
Every
punch
single
stats are
punch
not law.
category, bro.
Those
So
punch
yeah,
stats
Lubin
are not
did hit
law.
him. Ramos did
Law.
more than him, bro,
They're
and
not law.
didn't get decision. So
Those
that's
punch
that
stats
fight.
are law. Dude, Ramos knew he lost that fight. You want to know how he knew he lost that fight? He didn't even complain during the end. He didn't say, "Oh man, that was a robbery" or nothing like that. He was just like, "Yeah, I did some shit I need to work."
Ramos is a humble guy, bro.
Because he
That's
knew he
that's
knew
why
it.
he's still relevant now, bro. Like that's why we haven't seen Lubin. He's scared to show his face, bro. He's embarrassed. He hasn't
Yo,
fought since that fight. He knows that, bro. He knows the public. The public saw that shit, and the whole fucking public is probably like I'd say like 90-10, bro. Think if Ramos won, you go to every fucking comment section. That's what everybody's saying, bro. And
because
then look who's getting the
everybody already
opportunities.
fans.
Look
The
who's getting the
ratings are good.
opportunities now because PBC they try to help Lubin. He was their failed prospect, bro. He didn't live up to expectations. They tried to fucking we saw what happened. They robbed Ramos and he hasn't done shit, bro, since then. He's not ready for the top, bro. and that's why he hasn't come out
Bro,
of retirement.
Lubins
That's
are
why
in title contention right now, bro. What are you talking about?
he hasn't even. It's been over. It's been what? When's the last time he fought? Like 2 years ago.
Because he's coming
That's
off
not
an injury.
that's not in
He's coming off an
contention,
injury.
bro. That's
Bro,
not
title,
contention, bro.
bro, what are you talking about?
He's in
Title
hiding, bro. He's
contention right
afraid
now.
to show his face.
Bro,
He's afraid to show his
they're
face,
literally going to purse bids for him to fight for the IBF title eliminator fucking like what in the next 2 weeks, bro. What are you talking about? You sound like a hater, bro.
You're saying Lubin's about to fight,
Yeah, Lubin's going into a fucking purse bids for a title eliminator for
bro.
the IBF belt
Against who, bro? Against who?
against somebody that's gonna put him in position to fight the guy
Against somebody.
who just
So
who
he's
just
been saying
whooped
that for two
who just
years.
whooped
He's
who
been saying
just
that for
whooped
2 years.
Tim Tszyu. He's
He's
gonna
been saying
fight the
that for
guy
two.
who just whooped Tim Tszyu. He's fighting a guy to fight for the belt. The guy has to
He
beat
might
Tim
he
Tszyu.
might have a chance against Tim Tszyu like now, after
All right.
fucking Murtazalia rocked his shit, dog. He needs to give Ramos his rematch that Ramos won, number one. But he doesn't want to do it. He's scared, bro.
So
So now, okay,
what's up
so he's
with
gonna.
the beef with PBC? I see you mentioned PBC. What's up with that? What you think about PBC? What's your thoughts on them?
It's a boxing promotional company. I mean, they put on fights just like anybody else. Like,
Are you one of those people who think that Al Heyman is going out of business right away, like within the next couple of years?
no, I like to take the wait and see approach. I mean, honestly, like right now, it's not looking that great. Especially if they lose Canelo. Like, we already saw Tank Davis numbers ain't that great. He's not really getting that. Pulling in the big numbers like they say he is. So so then and he's talking about retirement, bro. Like, come on, like. But I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I don't really care about all that. If they put on good fights, I'll watch it and shit. That's what I like, bro. I like boxing, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck about promotional companies. I like
Okay,
boxing, bro.
I like to hear that. I like to hear that. 'Cause for a minute there, I thought you were one of those PBC, Rick Glacier type guys. PBC is going out of business type guys. What you think about Turkey? You think he's good for boxing?
You're talking about Al Heyman or Turkey?
Turkey, you think he's good for boxing?
I mean, there's debate about whether it's good in the long term. Like that's what I'm saying. Like maybe we'll do a wait and see. But I mean, right now he's putting on. You saw the schedule that's been happening, bro. Like what they're saying that the fights that they're gonna make. After this Tank Davis fight, PBC maybe they'll come out with something soon. But they don't got shit going on, bro. But this Benavidez fight and the fucking Tank fight.
Damn.
I
That's
hope they
true.
put some shit on. Like, I want to be able to watch all. I don't give a. Like I said, I don't give a fuck about if it's DAZN, PBC. I want boxing
What
like
about the fights
as much
being
as
in
possible,
Saudi?
bro. I watch pro box too, bro. Like
What do you think about the fights being in Saudi though? Is that a problem, or do you prefer the fights being in the States?
that is kind of a problem. I'll agree with you there. Not all the fights should be there. That could be a problem, yeah. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see how. Like I said, the long term. Um, like success of Turkey, that remains to be seen. I just want to see the fights, bro. Like however it happens, I don't give a fuck.
Okay. So you sound like an honest, fair boxing fan. What do you think about David Benavidez versus Morrell? Who you got in that fight?
Honestly, bro, I got Benavidez. I'll be honest, bro. I might be biased towards. There's two fighters. I'll just be honest, bro. There's two fighters that I'm a little bit biased towards, and that's because I'm from Arizona,
Arizona,
and I want to
Benavidez.
see
Oh
and I want to
yeah.
see Benavidez, and I want to see Ramos. So I'll just come out. I'll come out and I'll admit that. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay. So what's your thoughts on Benavidez? Like his mental coming into this fight against Morrell? Because I've been watching the All Access and all that type of shit, or whatever they call it these days. And he's mentioned this drug testing thing. Do you think that that's affecting his mental? The drug testing?
I don't think so, bro. Benavidez, he's already got the experience, at this point of his career. I don't think he's worried about Morrell. You know, I think Morrell has a lot more to prove, bro. Especially, you know, I'm
That's
seeing
what
that
makes him
gas tank.
dangerous. That's
The
what makes him
gas
dangerous.
tank has not been tested. I see gas tank issues from Morrell, bro, and you know that kind of showed up in his last fight against that hot rod fool. You know what I'm saying? So imagine somebody that can punch a little bit, really apply pressure.
Later in the fight, huh? I know. I get what you're saying. But what you think though? You
He
think
should
that
he should have put
Benavidez
that
is a
dude away,
concern?
bro. He should have put him away, in my opinion.
But some say Benavidez should have put Voshnik away.
That is true, but I mean, honestly, I mean, Bostic is a better fighter, bro. Like, to be honest, so he's a. I mean, who is his only losses to Better Beef? I mean, damn, bro. Like, he beat Adonis Stevenson back. He whooped him back in the day. He was a legit champ, bro. He was unified. He was
Those are
unified.
years ago. Those are years ago, before COVID, which was years ago. My thing with Morrell doesn't have the experience.
You can compare. I don't think you can, Rod, bro.
I think Hot Rod's a good fighter too. Don't get it twisted. Hot Rod's a good fighter too. Definitely. But David Morrell Jr., the thing about him is his combinations. I don't think Benavidez has seen anything like that yet and felt that yet. With Andre was able to land some combinations on Benavidez, but it had no steam to it. Imagine he gets hit with a wicked fucking uppercut in the left hook from Morrell and it actually affects him. Have you seen Benavidez hurt before? How does he react to being hit with something hard? Because you can be the biggest, baddest guy, but if you get hit in that sweet spot, you know, you're going to feel it. And Benavidez doesn't have the best defense, and Morrell is hitting hard. I've seen Morrell fight live many times. He does hit hard. You can
You
hear it.
know, anybody can get. I feel you. Anybody can get hurt. Benavidez can, but Morel's never faced anybody with championship heart. The heart of
Morrell's the
Benavidez,
only
bro.
boxer today throwing the
Look at
fucking
Morel's opponents, bro. Like
Morrell
Morel's
is
chin has never been seriously tested, in my opinion.
that's true. That's true. But Morrell's the only boxer today I see throwing the Mike Tyson combination, the left hook, left uppercut combination, hook to the rib, hook uppercut. I haven't seen that many guys do that. And guys who's fighting Benavidez are not throwing punches like that. Guys who fight Benavidez, they play into his fucking game. What they do is they fight right and just enough reach, arms reach, and get fucking teed off and then eventually stopped because they're sitting right in his reach. Guys like Morrell, he has better legs. He's going to be moving. Benavidez is going to try to hit. He's going to try to go for Morrell's body, and I feel like while him trying to go for Morrell's body, he's going to get hit with an uppercut, and it's probably going to change the entire fight early. That's what I see happen.
I mean, I
Don't be
see. I
surprised.
see Morel. You know, he's gonna have his best chance will be early in the fight. The longer it lasts, bro, the worse it's gonna get for him, and
That's
that's where the
true. I
experience
believe
is
that.
gonna come in
I believe that.
for Benavidez, bro. That's where the experience is gonna come in. Yeah, like I said, you know, we'll see how long that power lasts. You know, if he can carry that up. I mean, he didn't look like that didn't happen in the Habrad fight, bro. You know, and that he should have stopped that guy. And
The worst thing a boxer can do, and if I was a boxer, I would never go into a fight thinking the opponent is going to be as good as the last fight. Hell no. You're supposed to think this guy's going to come in looking the best he's ever looked, ever. So if this guy Morrell goes in there looking fucking spectacular, don't be surprised because there's times where fighters have off nights, and sometimes where fighters play possum. And what I mean by play possum is they might look a certain way in a fight just to get that big fight. And when they land that fight, they completely show out. So don't be surprised.
I think Benavidez, his boxing skills are underrated, bro. Big time, especially the whole footwork thing.
His
Man,
boxing ability, he's creative. He's creative. I watched Benavidez versus the last fight with Vajtic. I don't understand why people say it was a bad fight. It wasn't. It was a really good fight. But the thing is, there was times where he got hit with some shots. It's like, dude, why did you get hit with that? And he does walk you down square. He literally walks square like he's fucking Godzilla. Like that's why he calls him RoboCop. Because in boxing, we know you're not supposed to walk anybody down square because anybody you can get punched in any area, your stomach, your head. You can get knocked
But if
off
he has the
balance.
high guard,
Yeah, he
he
got
got
the
the
high
high
guard and
guard.
he walks like this with both
Yeah,
legs like that. And that's why he's calling him RoboCop because it's like, yeah, if you do that shit against me, uppercut. I'm telling you, don't be
yeah. I
surprised
got
if
Morel though,
if
man.
Benavidez get dropped. Don't be surprised if he gets dropped. That's all I'm saying.
I got Morel. I'm saying it
You,
right now. I got Morel.
you got Morel? Why is that?
Yeah, man. I think he's the same because he's the same size, same age. You know what I'm saying? Morel's a good contender in the division, man. He's special, and you can't forget his amateur background. You know what I'm saying? He's experienced, man. People might say he's not. Benavidez is more experienced, but if you look at the amateur background, we give credit to Usyk for winning a gold medal, bro. And I think Morel, he's a dedicated fighter, bro, and I really think he's gonna upset a lot of people. I think that Canelo fight is gonna go out the window, and he might get the Canelo fight.
It's gonna go out the window. It's gonna
Mm-hmm.
go out the
See,
window.
I don't know,
I,
because sometimes like I see a lot of these Cuban fighters, bro, that have a lot of success in the amateurs, and they come up to the pros, and when they try to get higher in level in the pros, their style isn't built for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Benavidez, he's been built, he's been conditioned to be a pro from a young age.
that's
And
true.
and, so- and that's where they're fighting. This isn't the amateurs. They're not fighting an amateur fight, bro. They have been training their whole lives for this moment, bro. And that's
That's
what I'm saying.
true.
To get to the professional level.
Yeah, to fight
yeah,
another pro style. But now you're going against a guy who's naturally athletic. Naturally athletic, like they say. Or some people think he's other, enhanced or whatever. But I feel like he's naturally whatever. But this guy, he's an athlete. And he looks like he can hop in the fucking ring with Benavidez tomorrow night. He's already on the way. Benavidez is about to be fighting somebody who looks like he can fucking step on a fucking baseball field and step in the fucking ring the next. He's an athlete. He's gonna get fucking Benavidez hurt with a fucking uppercut that Benavidez is not gonna see. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be an uppercut. That's gonna start it.
yeah, man.
Tell me if I'm lying, dude. It's gonna be the uppercut. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
you ain't
it's
lying.
gonna be the high guard. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna walk him down with a high guard like this. Next thing you know it, wow. Or left hook, wow. And what's his name?
But I straight left.
Morel, he got that straight left hand down the middle.
Yep, it's gonna be
If he
over,
gets
man.
Benav
Benavidez.
if he gets Benavidez hungry, best believe he's not gonna play with him. If he gets him hurt, he's not gonna play with him, my man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
I think Benavidez has seen he's seen that before. Like I said, anything can happen, bro. It's boxing, but that's where the experience is going to come in. And I think Morel, he'll try that uppercut probably, bro, in the early rounds. But like I said, he's never encountered a fighter like Benavidez
Like,
with the heart with certified championship heart, bro. This is
I
a
know.
this is
And this is gonna be one of them fights where Benavidez got more heart than did he what they say when guys they got too much heart, but they gotta throw the towel in. It's gonna be one of those type of fights. Got too much heart for his own good.
Bro,
Because
maybe
he's gonna
Morel might be underestimating Benavidez in
hold
that
on, hold on.
regarding his skills.
Bro, I understand you going for your fellow Minnesotian.
no, we not gonna do
But
that.
no, no,
We
no,
not
no,
gonna do
no,
that.
no,
We not
hell
gonna do
no,
that. I
nigga.
swear we not gonna
Hell
do that.
no,
We not gonna
nigga.
do that.
See, I didn't know
Nah,
that, bro.
He's
Oh
from
my
Cuba. He's
god,
from Cuba.
bro.
He's from
wait,
Cuba. He's from
wait,
Cuba. Nah, we
wait.
ain't gonna do
I
that.
don't want
Now
to
the
hear that
truth
shit.
We ain't
comes
gonna do
out,
that.
Because
bro.
That nigga
you
was
been
not in.
put
He did
I
not go to
finally
school out
caught
here with
your
us,
ass,
man.
nigga. I finally caught
Nah,
your ass on live, nigga.
nah, we ain't gonna do
Talking
that.
about this shit. We've been talking about this shit forever, nigga.
Hey,
Fucking
but real quick though, I do got to bounce because I'm saying I was on my way to the store. I heard you guys talking boxing or whatever. I do got to go get some shit done. If I see you guys live again, I'm saying I might hop on. But at the end of the day, You know, it's good talk boxing. You know what I'm saying? And yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I got to say, bro.
make sure you check out artmanapparel.com too. Straight up.
bro.
All right.
This nigga, for one, you've been putting 50 on the buck on this nigga Morel, bro, forever, bro. That nigga, I done seen this nigga look at him in his face just like you, bro. This nigga is not no damn heavyweight size, bro. You
I ain't
exaggerating,
say no heavyweight.
nigga. You did say that shit earlier, nigga.
No, I said
You said that
cruiserweight.
shit.
Cruiserweight.
He's not no cruiserweight size, bro. He big for the class, but he's not no cruiserweight. Like, come on now.
I seen this nigga live with my own two eyes,
I
nigga.
shook this nigga hand, bro. This nigga, he's a big nigga, bro. But for the class,
So he don't
like
look like he could fight at 200.
that nigga gonna be fat as fuck. He fight at 200. That nigga, cause you gotta understand, that nigga don't carry no body fat, bro. That nigga,
I know. So okay, but I'm gonna keep it 1,000. He look 175 sharp right now.
yeah, he do, but we gotta see how he carry this shit. We seen how Benavidez carried this shit, but at
I
the same
know
time,
Benavidez. I said Benavidez probably 200 right now. He probably not gonna drop this weight until fight week.
what's
Big ass.
crazy about this is, bro, David Morrell's not no better boxer than Demetrius Andrade, but Demetrius Andrade ain't as physically gifted as David Morrell.
I was
So
just gonna counter and say that. I say it's like this. It's a little bit of both because you could say Andre's more skilled because he's more polished, but when it comes to skill, the athleticism is what makes it even better because
yeah, you
Morrell
able to
has
do more shit if when you're
he's able to do more shit. Like I said, I haven't seen anybody throw this combination in boxing since this nigga, which is the uppercut, I mean the left hook, uppercut, the uppercut, fucking body shot. I'm not seeing that these days, especially it's that fast and that powerful.
well, I'm gonna tell you, he only did that shit against a fucking motherfucker who you would have whooped his ass.
Get the fuck out of here.
You man, this nigga fighting niggas that you pick up at the fucking Camden and shit. Niggas
I'm
standing
not gonna lie.
outside the
I'm not
fucking
gonna lie.
Camden.
Them niggas he fought, nah, them niggas is butt. I don't give him 1,000.
This nigga fighting Hebrew Israelites and shit. And niggas just standing on the side of the corner and
I
shit.
feel bad for that African dude he fought. They talking about that nigga had 2 MRIs before he showed up to the fight. I'm like, nigga, if you need 2 MRIs, don't fight.
What the fuck is you coming to the? Why is you fighting if you? Alright.
They said you got cleared the 3rd time. I said, oh no, this nigga tweaker.
Yeah, he tripping. He needed that money. He went back to the motherland.
Yeah, he needed that money back. That nigga, they say he's
Fuck yeah,
32 on paper. That nigga look 40. That and Morrell, he did not play with him. And my
bro.
thing is, I
Morrell's
don't
finna
just judge
get.
fighters off of who they fought. I judge fighters on how they fight them. Sometimes
Bro,
you put a bum in front of a nigga, and these niggas be going all 12 with a nigga.
who? Teofimo?
Some of these niggas out here, a lot of these niggas,
Like, let's be real. There's a class of fighters, bro. Don't
a
none of
lot of
them.
these niggas.
Don't none of the fighters that we respect at a high level, at a high class, go struggle with no fucking bum, bro. Like these weird ass Steve Claggett fighting ass niggas go struggle with niggas like that, bro. Like none of the niggas we respect. For real, really
Benavidez,
gonna go struggle with a bum.
they
I
said
mean,
Tyrone Davis was getting off on Benavidez.
yeah, that's some
And,
bullshit.
and that nigga not even a 168 fighter. What's up with that?
Guess what? Caleb Planner beat David Morrell right now.
Nah.
Yes,
David
outbox.
Murray probably killed that in the white boy.
Man, you crazy as fuck.
Hell nah. Y'all
You
gonna
crazy
see.
as
Y'all
fuck.
go. All right, y'all gonna see.
You crazy as a
Watch
mother.
fight night. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna be like, oh, that nigga. You know, I knew that nigga was gifted.
I understand. This nigga is from Minnesota, like you,
Bro,
man.
this nigga is not from Minnesota, bro. I'm gonna keep.
Bro, this nigga lineage is in Minnesota. It brought him to Minnesota, man.
That nigga got on. He got a visa, a pass to come here to Minnesota and put his
That nigga,
address as Minnesota, nigga.
that nigga landed
For the
in
papers.
Minnesota with pita bread and fucking what the fuck do niggas eat? Cubans eat pita bread and
Bro, I
soup
ain't
and
never.
shit.
Bro, I swear, I'm not even shooting you. I've been in Minnesota most of my life.
I ain't never seen
I
no
ain't
fucking
never
Cuban.
seen no Cuban out here, bro.
I seen
Never.
everything
I
but a
see
Cuban.
Mexican. I seen like even El Salvadorian. But I've never seen a Cuban here in Minnesota in my life.
You could tell his ass is getting a little Americanized because he be wanting to talk English so
He be
fucking
wanting
bad.
to talk. That last interview he just did was funny as shit
He
when
be
they
like,
actually
bro,
used
bro,
on the
you don't
peds. He
know,
said, "I
bro.
clean,
I
I clean,
clean.
I clean, I clean." I said, "Damn, nigga, you not helping your case with that shit."
Nah, you clean now, nigga. Your ass, nah,
But
nigga.
that's what I'm thinking though. What if it's like that for real? What if he is actually clean now? You know, he was using shit before.
But I'm gonna be honest, bro. If when you from a different country like that, bro, and I don't know if this nigga is the smartest nigga on the planet or not. Like some of the shit that they just take naturally, like that they just take anyway in their country, you can't take that shit over here at all. It's like prime example. I went on a cruise, right? Dog, you can buy cough syrup, and I was in Mexico. You can buy cough syrup, and the shit got promethazine in the cough syrup, just like over the counter. You can just pick the shit up and buy it, bro. You can't take, you can't bring that shit back on the cruise because you going to America. You going to fucking jail if you take that shit back. So he probably was at home, bro, training. Got used to training a certain type of way. Brought his ass over here, and hey, you're not allowed to do that shit no more. But that shit got him punching like fucking Thor hammer and shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, he do this thing where it's like he'll run up on you and he'll fake like he about to throw the
Stutter.
uppercut.
Yeah,
He'll
and he'll
fake like he'll
straighten
throw
the
the
bitch
uppercut.
out.
He'll go and then swing that fucking left hook and ah. I'm like,
I
dog,
seen this
tell you,
motherfucker,
if he do that shit to Benavidez square ass, but Benavidez gonna try to do the da-da-da-da-da-da. My thing is, Morrell, just don't shell up and get on the ropes like this and try to
bro.
counter. I hate
I'm
when
gonna be
niggas do that.
honest.
I hate that shit. That's
Benavidez
the
gonna come in with his trunks high as fuck.
as fuck.
He on some Tyson Fury shit. So,
He gonna be
uh,
trying to jab. He gonna be trying to jab like a motherfucker. He gonna be jabbing like a motherfucker. I already know it.
bro,
Jab,
if this
jab, jab,
fight
jab. And
get
if
to
he
the
try to get
seventh
close, he gonna
round,
try to that. It ain't gonna
if
work.
this fight get to the seventh round, it's gonna get bad for David Morrell, bro. He either stops Benavidez or he gets beat bad. That's how
That's
it's
how it's
gonna go.
playing out. And I understand your boxing brain. I understand it. I understand it completely because I see it the same way too. I says he either beat his ass early and like he stops him, or he beats his ass
In
bad
dramatic
and
back,
Benavidez never fully recovers and he wins the decision, or Benavidez just takes him into deep waters and beat the shit out of him.
yeah, bro. And that's how I'm seeing it because I feel like Morrell's getting a little more invested into this shit emotionally than Benavidez is. Benavidez kind of
Nah,
still in the fight.
I say it's the other way around.
Nah,
I
fuck
say it's the
no.
other way
This nigga
around.
talking about he gonna kill this man and shit.
Nah,
Benavidez,
Morrell's
Benavidez pop
cool.
this same
Morrell's
shit to
cool about it.
everybody he fight, bro.
He's cool about it. He's like, nah, I'm gonna show this guy. He can't box. I'm gonna show this guy how to box after this fight. That's what he said. I'm gonna show him. I can teach him how to box after this fight. And Dave Benavidez is the one. He's the one talking about some. Yeah, even if he's on steroids, I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm gonna beat his fucking face. I'm gonna break his fucking mouth. He's not gonna be able to fucking talk. I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna send him to the fucking hospital. And a lot of people saying in the comment section of these videos, they said, "Man, it sounds like Benavidez trying to hype himself up. What's up with that?"
Bro,
This is he overhyping it this time.
bro, he talks like that to everybody, bro.
I
To
don't
literally
know.
everybody.
He I don't know about this one. This one look it sounds like a
Unless
little
the only
personal.
person he ain't talked to like that was Andre, bro, because Andre is respectful as fuck. You know he's a big goofy ass nigga.
Okay, well Plant, he's like, yeah, he told Plant he gonna hurt him bad and shit like that. But he telling this motherfucker like, I really hate Morrell. Morrell's talking all this. He's disrespectful. It's real beef. He a bitch.
Well,
Oh,
bro, I got Puerto Rican cousins, bro, and
hmm.
from my understanding, nigga, it's real beef between Puerto Ricans and Mexicans, man. I don't know what this is.
He's Cuban.
Oh yeah, well, that's make it even fucking worse. Cubans and fucking Mexicans don't like each other, nigga.
Hey, this nigga Morrell told what about this? Morrell told that nigga. He said, nigga, if you was in Cuba, them niggas will make you take your shoes off, nigga. Where I'm from, type shit. Have you walk around this bitch barefoot. Benavidez didn't like that. He didn't like that statement at all. He
You know what
basically
I would
said
have
that
told that
nigga
nigga?
soft.
You know what I would have told that nigga? I would be like, if you was in America with all this tough guy, punch man, simple man shit, we have a thing over here called YNs.
Oh, you just trying to say you'd have got your ass clipped?
Clip fast as fuck. I would have said it without saying it.
Said
Nigga, we
Cuba
have
is soft,
YNs
Morel
up
not
here.
soft. I don't know. They said them niggas over there not soft.
He said Cubans is soft.
I
You
had never.
tell Luis Ortiz he's soft, nigga, and after you wake up, you gonna think about
Them,
retracting that
like
statement.
I said, them niggas. Morel looked like the type of athlete that can fucking play, not play boxing, but he can box and then he can play baseball.
Man, that nigga probably swam over this bitch, man.
Real shit.
No
He got to
jokes.
stay focused. He said, "I clean, I
I
clean."
clean, I clean. I
But
clean.
but he said that
And
man
then he
Rover
did
Pop.
that shit like this. He was like, I clean.
I
Nah,
he said,
nigga.
I clean, man.
Nah,
You know.
nigga.
But he was like
I
this though.
clean.
He was talking this shit though. He said, "Nah, why everybody saying this? Why everybody saying that? After I whoop their ass, they saying I'm hitting like I'm on that shit." So they let me know that he is cracking though. He is cracking. You don't think he can
Nigga,
hurt
we been
Benavidez?
nah.
All right,
That Mexican got on boots, bro.
bro. This nigga Andre hit this nigga Benavidez with a double uppercut combination. I haven't seen that shit ever.
Hey,
Where
I'm gonna
nigga
be
throw
real.
left, right. He
If
did both of them.
Andre would have had 2 fights at that weight class before he fought Benavidez, I don't know, bro. It might have been a different
Nah,
story.
Andre, even though he was big that fight on weight, his big is different than motherfucking Morel's big at that weight. Let's be real.
I know because this nigga's fucking bro. It's a thing called what separates niggas and like I had Blu-ray. Blu-ray pretty much explaining shit. Arrow old trainer. What separates weight classes is not fat. It's not muscle, nigga. It's bone density. How much you can put on, how much you can carry. Like, for example, Roy Jones can move up to a heavyweight, but he can't be a fucking Mike Tyson. Him and Mike Tyson will never be the same size, bro. Mike Tyson's always going to be beefier than him. Mike Tyson can get up to 300 pounds, bro, because this nigga got more bone density than the Roy Jones. Roy can never get that fucking big, not even if he wanted to. Dog, David Morrell he's just a naturally big ass dude. Benavidez ain't naturally big. He just fucking fat, a fat ass.
Should I bet? Hey, but I gotta get up out of here. Actually, I've been on here
Salute,
cooking.
bro.
But
Salute.
I'm gonna do another live in a minute. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Artmanapparel.com, best boxing merch in the game.